Gentlemen, it's game time. Listen here as your Columbia City Eagles take to the court.
And welcome to Columbia City as we are getting ready for tonight's JV matchup between Columbia City and your Whitko Wildcats. Today we have a clash between two of your teams in Whitley County tonight. First thing to mention as we're starting off tonight, Whitko's numbers are a little bit messed up, so we won't exactly have names tonight, but we will have numbers for you guys tonight. Scoring-wise, Columbia City, same as normal, same starting lineup as last time.
Yeah, let's hit them with it. Your starters for tonight's game are going to be number 20, Kayla McMahon, number 22, Peyton Bradbury, 24, Addison Goen, 30, Isabel Miller, and 34, Joanne Aguia.
And for Whitko, your starters are going to be number 5, Anna Allenbeck, number 10, Caitlin Emmerich, which actually number 10 tonight is going to be Allie Brown. Then you have Reagan Klappinger, Willow Osborne, and those are going to be your starters here tonight. First off, starting to look at this matchup here just a little bit. So far, Whitko looks like they've got the height advantage down low, to say the least. I mean, they got a 6'2" sophomore that they're putting down low tonight, so we'll see if that can cause any matchup issues here for Whitko and Columbia City tonight.
Absolutely. I mean, we saw last week's in the JV contest versus the West Noble Lady Chargers. This Columbia City JV team relies heavily on turnovers and taking that to the basket for easy layups and easy points. We'll see if they can do that tonight with a obviously much taller Whitko team. But other than that, it's looking to be a hopefully a good matchup for you guys tonight.
Yeah, looking at Columbia City side of the ball tonight, you got Joanne Aguia, who's a foreign exchange student here for Columbia City, but man, did she explode last game, and man, was she impressive.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, of course, and as many people know, there is a rule where foreign exchange students are not able to compete in varsity competition. But in my very humble and subtle opinion, I believe that if Joanne Aguia was a full-time student at Columbia City High School, she would be playing varsity basketball this season.
Yeah, she's got your in-out game that you're really looking for here at Columbia City. She can take it from the top of the key, drive it down, and then she can also dish it. I mean, she had some very nice assists that last game. Kind of seeing passes that you really typically wouldn't see from people at Columbia City, but man, did she find them.
Absolutely, and that's just, I believe that's the key that she brings to this JV, obviously very young JV team, as I was saying last week. A very, very young lineup with, I believe, 6 or 5 freshmen on this JV lineup. So they're going to start developing these girls early to hopefully get some good future years with this program.
Yeah, I think a few keys to the game is what we'll start off here with now. For Columbia City, it's the same thing as last time. Turnovers, create transition buckets and everything. Just get Whitko out of the groove early. And then if you're for Whitko, just pound it down low. You've got the height advantage and everything, and use your size here for Whitko.
Absolutely. So the true key to the game for the Lady Eagles is going to be steal, steal, steal the ball. Last game, they had an impressive 15 steals as a whole team, and I believe that they're going to rely on those transition steals to take it to the basket for easy layups. Now, what Whitko is going to need to do is penetrate through the Lady Eagles' infamous full-court press and get it down low to where they can then have an obvious advantage with 2 people above the height of 5'9", something that this JV squad does not have.
Yeah, I mean, looking here, if Whitko is able to get Columbia City just into that back-and-forth type game, Whitko could keep this game close with the height advantage. If you're Columbia City, you want to get them out and moving and everything. Whitko doesn't look that mobile, getting up and down the court and everything, and so just trying to get them out in transition and everything, trying to get their bigs off-center and everything, but also not just letting Whitko get into the groove of just running long offensive schemes.
Of course, and one thing that kept the Lady Eagles honest last game was the West Noble zone defense. It really forced the Eagles to move the ball, and that just it created some groove and some confusion throughout the Lady Eagles, but obviously they sorted it out, coming out on top 35-16.
Yeah, so as we're getting here right underway again, we're going to go ahead and announce your starting lineups again. So starting for Columbia City is
Kayla McMahon, Peyton Bradbury, Addison Goen, Isabel Miller, and Joanne Aguia.
And then for Whitko is going to be
Anna Alabach, Caitlin Emmerich, Reagan Klepner, Willow Osborne, and Allie Brown.
Alrighty, we're announcing your starting lineups, and then this JV contest will get underway.
A very important thing to note about this JV contest, there will be 2 quarters, yes, 2 quarters tonight for this JV contest, and I'm going to explain that really quick before this game goes off. IHSAA has a rule, Rule 52. No player may participate in more than 5 quarters in one session. A session occurs when a JV and a varsity game are played on one admission ticket without clearing out the gym.
Yeah, and so looking here, 7 of Whitko's 12 players for varsity play here on JV, so that's why we're only going to play half a game here tonight. So that way Whitko still has those players available, otherwise they'd be going 5 only.
And absolutely, I mean, and that's the most logical decision, because JV basketball really is about developing and looking for the future, and it would just make sense to play at least 2 quarters more than anything.
Yeah, so as this game is getting underway, we'll see who tips for Columbia City, but we obviously know who's going to tip for Whitko.
Maybe the 6'2 Behemoth at half court right now?
Alrighty, this game is going to get underway.
So unfair. Maybe 4 inches taller.
Yeah, Whitko obviously controls that tip. Whitko's got it at the top of the key. To this near wing. Gets it down low. Back out to the wing. Dribbles it to the top of the key. Into the paint. Kicks it out to the top of the key. Dribbles it in. Gonna pass it down low to the block. Put it up and score.
There you go. I assume there will be a lot more of that tonight.
Yeah, Columbia City's got it right here at the top of the key near half court. Over to the far wing. Drives it into the lane. Stops. Kicks out to this near wing. Drives it back into the lane. Gonna take it up. No shot. Foul on the ground.
Both teams looking to play aggressive and drive and move the ball tonight in ways that neither team has really seen so far. We'll see how both teams keep up.
Yeah, both teams are looking to pass first. Columbia City inbounds it right here under this near block and scores.
Backdoor option by Isabel Miller.
Whitko inbounds the ball. Cross half court, near wing. Hands it off, dribbles it to the top of the key. Poked away, gathers it back at the far wing. Stolen here by Columbia City. Columbia City's on a fast break. Here's the first one. Aguila's going to take it all the way and score. Whitko's got it, cross half court to this near wing. Columbia City's all over him right now. Dribbles it down to the block, puts it up off the back of the backboard. Rebound here by Columbia City. Columbia City's got it. Gonna push the pace early. Far wing, top of the key. Swings over this near wing. Gonna put up a 2. No good. Rebound here by Columbia City. Fall over, jump ball. Possession arrow is gonna be in favor of Columbia City.
Peyton Bradbury, I believe, is the only JV player that I've seen take 3 so far, so there's your 3-point shooter for this JV team.
Columbia City mounts the ball. Far side, shot, rattles in and out. No good. It's going to be an over-the-back foul here by Columbia City on that rebound attempt.
Possession, Whitko Wildcats.
Whitko's got it. Still in the backcourt. Finally brings it across half court now. Dribble it over this near wing, top of the key. Foul here by Columbia City.
Coach Marshall keeping his team honest, not showing too much frustration about that foul. He knows that it was clean. And
yeah, Columbia City's looking to play physical here so far. We'll see if the rest let them or if this is going to be a very foul-heavy game here. Columbia City only playing half-court defense. Whitko across half court. Got it. Top of the key. Near wing. Dribbles it in. Dumps it down low to the block. Puts it up. No good. Blocked from behind by Columbia City. Whitko gets the rebound. Ball still loose. Columbia City finally comes up with it. Columbia City now across half court. Top of the key. Far wing. Dribbles it baseline. Puts up a floater. Too strong. Rebound by Columbia City. Passes it to the middle of the paint. Off the backboard. No good. Ball still loose. Columbia City's going to get it again. And travel.
wow, incredible. I mean, for a second it looked like the ball was covered in some grease and oil there. I mean, no team could really recover that rebound.
Whitko's going to inbound it from the far sideline. They get the ball in the backcourt. in no hurry so far. Columbia City's only going half-court pressure here, too, as well. Columbia City across half-court, near wing. Dribbles it up to the top of the key. Passes it back over to this near wing. Dribbling, letting the offense set up and everything. Columbia City pokes it free. And they're going to keep it here on Whitko's side. A little confusion there between the referees.
Once again, even with the close scoreboard halfway through this first quarter, Columbia City seems to be very calm.
Columbia City steals the inbound. They'll take it all the way. Agia puts it up. Blocked. She gets her own rebound. Kicks it out to McMahon. Far wing. No good. Short. Rebound. Columbia City. Shot up. No good. Going to be out of bounds.
Good athleticism display by this JV squad for the Lady Eagles.
Yeah, Whitko's got it in the backcourt. Going to dribble it here. Cross half court. Has it at the top of the key. Letting the offense set up and develop. She's just going to drive left. Take it down. Pulls it back out. Kicks it out to the top of the key. And travel.
Wow.
Got a little too ahead of herself there for Whitko, but nevertheless, Columbia City gets the ball off for a travel turnover. We're going to inbound the ball. Marshall calling out an offensive play here. Top of the key. Far wing. Screens. Pick and roll action. Gets denied. Kicks it back out. Far wing. Top of the key. Three. No good. Short. Rebound Columbia City. Got it back over to the far wing. Going to drive it in herself. Puts it up. Blocked. Going to be out of bounds off of Columbia City.
There's that height advantage playing another factor in both sides of the ball.
Your score here with 3:35 remaining in the first period is Columbia City 4, Whitko 2. Whitko's got it. Far side. Dribbles it baseline. Kicks it back out to the far wing. Dribbles at the top of the key. Hands it off. Ball's loose. Finally picked up by Whitko. Gonna dribble it into the paint. Puts it up. Left hand. Up and scores.
Nifty. That was incredible ball movement.
Columbia City's got it. Cross half court. Top of the key. Dribbles it to the far wing. Kicks it baseline. She's gonna dribble it to the far wing. Back up to the top of the key. Over to this near wing. Looking to screen. She's just going to drive it herself into the lane and fouled by Whitko.
No substitution so far, the Lady Eagles, but we have seen some different numbers on and off the court for the Whitko Wildcats so far.
Yeah. Whitko's now swapping in their bigs, and they now have two bigs in there, so we'll see if they're going to go a little high-low action here. Columbia City inbound. Wide open on the far block is Isabel Miller. That was Whitko just lost someone there.
Back door.
Yep. Whitko brings it up. Going to be fouled on this near wing here by Columbia City. It's going to be on Bradbury. It's going to be her second. Whitko looking to inbound. Finds someone open, but Columbia City crashes hard. Whitko puts up a shot, misses. Rebound here by Columbia City. Going to dribble across half court. Far wing. Top of the key. Thought about it. Kicks it over this near wing. Back to the top of the key. Going to pull it back out and reset up the offense. Over to this near wing. Screen. Looking for the pick and roll. Lost it just a little too high. Stolen by Whitko. Whitko bringing it up. Trying to push the pace here a little bit. Slows it back down. Pulls it back out. Top of the key. Tries to dribble it in. Ball's lost. Whitko finally covers. Near wing. Top of the key. Dribbles it to the left. Tries to go in, and it's going to be a travel.
She went down hard. And that'll lead to a timeout called by the Whitko Wildcats.
Yeah, Whitko's going to go ahead and call a timeout here. Got a 30-second timeout here. So far, it's been a very low-scoring game. Been a lot of turnovers here for both teams. Columbia City just a little bit too much sloppy passing and everything. And then if you're Whitko, they just haven't been able to take care of the ball. The ball seems like it's been on the floor all night.
Absolutely. And one thing that I would like to point out is that there was a moment when Peyton Bradbury got out of the top of the key, and one thing that I noticed was she thought about it. She thought about it real hard about shooting a wide open three, and she had decided to pass it. And I feel like that's one hole in game that needs to be fixed before moving up to that next varsity level, is not being afraid to shoot a wide open shot, even if you've missed a few like she has tonight. So I'm interested to see how she fixes and improves that hole in her game. But otherwise, she is a very good ball player.
Yeah, I mean, as you mentioned, she's playing the point guard role right now too, which is a role that Columbia City needs filled next year. So we'll see what she's able to do.
Absolutely.
but got top of the key, near wing, down here to the corner. Up to the 3-throw line, back over to the far wing, pulls it back up to the top of the key, 3-throw line, near wing, thought about it, pump fake, end of the lane, gonna go, nope, travel.
Oh, wow. I believe there might have been some contact there, but respect the ref's call, of course.
Whitko's got it, inbounds it. Whitko's got a change in who's bringing the ball up the court now, too. Whitko brings it to the wing, dribbles at the top of the key, back over to this near wing, hands
nice
it off.
Pass.
Columbia City's going to steal it, though. Columbia City back out in transition. Going to take it all the way. Gowan is going to take it all the way. Whitko's going to try a full court pass. Isn't going to go off the fingertip of Whitko. Turnover, Columbia City. Columbia City is finally going to get their first up in here, though.
Absolutely. Agia is coming out, and in comes Eva Kennedy, a sophomore.
Columbia City's got it in the backcourt. Brings it over half court. Far wing, looking to get it down low. Got it over to the elbow. Back over here, near wing. Down to the baseline. Back up, far wing.
There you go.
3 there by Bradbury. Shoots, no good. Rebound kept alive here by Columbia City. Ball still on the ground. Whitko finally picks it up. Whitko's going to push it here in transition here just a little bit. Near wing, top of the key. Looking to shoot. Not going to, going to kick it to the far wing. Going to drive it in, has a clear lane, takes it all the way up. And a charge is called.
Wow. Either way, that was an incredible finish. I mean, the ball did go in, so through the contact, but. And the Whitko head coach is livid about that call.
Yeah, Whitko believes that should not have been a charge. Very controversial call. Could have gone either way, but nevertheless, Columbia City's got top of the key, near wing. Back to the top of the key, 36 seconds to go. Gets it down low. Oh, gets swatted.
And as we mentioned earlier, the height factor is real, and if you
6'2" just came over out of nowhere.
Absolutely out of nowhere.
Columbia City's going to inbound the ball. Gets it in, drives to the middle of the lane, puts it up off the backboard. No good. Rebound here by Whitko. Whitko's got to go if they want to. 25 seconds to go. Brings it to half court, passes it to this near wing. Loses a dribble, picks it up. Columbia City stifling defense. Finally kicks it out. Gets it back at this wing, top of the key. Dribbles it in, hands it off, far wing. Now back to this near wing. He's going to hand it off again. Middle of the lane. Hands it back off, far wing.
My
and
goodness.
No good. That was good defense there by Columbia City to end that half.
Incredible.
As they had Whitko for 25 seconds with absolutely nothing.
Incredible defense, but also can we talk about that ball movement, still finding ways to get the ball moving across the wings and across the blocks, and that was great playing by both teams on that last possession.
Yeah, Whitko had the ball movement and everything. Columbia City, instead of playing man, though, they dropped back into a zone there, which allowed them to be able to switch the way that Columbia City wanted to switch. Otherwise, Whitko had the right play drawn up, just Columbia City had a better defense.
Absolutely. Well, technically, halftime for this JV competition. Your score is Columbia City 8, Whitko 4.
Yeah, we may have some stats coming our way here in a little bit.
One stat that I can give you so far is your leading scorer for the Lady Eagles is going to be Isabel Miller with 4 points. Both of them on backdoor options. That has kept the Whitko team very honest on inbounds after scores.
Yeah, Whitko's only got 2 scores. Obviously have only scored twice. But I wouldn't be shocked if Whitko continues to move the ball the way that they are. If they get a few more open looks and are able to knock a few more of them down.
Absolutely. I mean, the key, like I said earlier, is just going to be penetrating through that defense, because if they can penetrate through the defense with their ball movement that they showed off in that impressive final 25 seconds, then they could prove to be good competition for this Lady Eagles squad.
Yeah, Whitko is going to get the ball here, though, to start the second quarter or half, depending on how we want to look at it. But Whitko's got it, top of the key, going to dribble to this near wing. Looks to get it down low. Don't know how she got that pass down there. Puts up a shot, no good. Rebound here by Columbia City. Columbia City gets the ball down. Wide open on the block is Miller.
Once again.
Something to note, though, is 10 and 5 here for Whitko. Your 2 best players here for Whitko aren't playing in the second half because they need them tonight.
Assuming, yes, that they need them for this varsity competition coming up.
Yep. Whitko's got it across half court, drives it in, and going to be a foul on Columbia City. A little bit of confusion there, though.
Yes, indeed. The foul is going to be on number 10, Eva Kennedy.
Whitko trying to get the ball inbound, unable to do so far. Just going to have to chuck it back here into half court. Whitko goes and gets it, though, to this near wing. Pass stolen here by Kennedy. Kennedy looking to get it to someone. Whitko, here to mention, was just going a full court press. Backs off just a little bit, pick him up at half court. Kennedy's got it here at the logo. Dribbles up to the top of the key, spins, double team.
Nice ball handling.
Finally gets it down low, up and good for Columbia City.
Now with the height presence not quite there for Whitko, Columbia City has scored a few more points in the blocks.
Yeah, Whitko does able to get it though, goes, shoots, and is fouled.
Some check-ins happening for the Lady Eagles, hoping to get, looks like, Joanne Aguia back into the game. And 44, whoever that might be for the Wildcats, because our names are incorrect.
Yeah.
So Eva Kennedy coming out for the Lady Eagles, and 33, whoever it might be for the Wildcats, is coming out as well.
Whitko missed the first free throw, but was able to knock down the second, forcing Columbia City to take it out of bounds. They are still going full court press here for Whitko. Double team, Columbia City breaks the trap, brings it here, gonna dribble it down low, pull it back out, over to this near wing, trying to get it down low. Bad pass, but Columbia City is able to corral it, dribbles it over to the far baseline, tries to pass it out, and is fouled.
Both teams getting quite vocal with their squads, just trying to keep them calm and honest and composed.
Yeah, Columbia City so far looking to be able to get their way down low. Let's see if that continues the rest of this. Columbia City back door. Whitko does finally close, able to kick it to the middle of the lane. Photo up and good.
That was good play by Columbia City.
Whitko's got it, cross half court, near wing, dribbles it, hands it off down here at the corner. Almost ran into each other. Whitko's gonna pull it out to this wing. Out of bounds, poked out of bounds here by Columbia City. Whitko's going to have it on this near sideline. Columbia City's going to make two substitutions.
Only two on the bench. Number 10, Eva Kennedy, and 24, Addison Goen coming in for, looks like, Bradbury and McMahon.
Yeah. We'll see. Columbia City steals the inbound pass here from Whitko. Got it in the backcourt. Whitko still going full court press. Columbia City able to break it. Aguirre is going to go all the way and loses it, but they're going to say it was poked out from behind by Whitko.
I believe that was the right call.
Columbia City going to inbound it. Can they get something here? Right to the middle of the lane, lob up and good. Whitko just does not have the height right now to be able to do anything for Columbia City, so Columbia City's having their way. Whitko across half court, far wing, dribbles it down low, kicks it out top of the key. Pump fake, dribbles it to the right, back up to the top of the key. Fakes again, gets it down low to the baseline, kicks out to this near wing, looking to shoot. Finally decides to dribble it in. It's going to be off of her knee here. It's going to be Columbia City ball.
It's a nice strip away by Aguia.
Columbia City looking to inbound it. Does. Whitko then steals it, kicks it out, far wing, three, up, and good for Whitko.
Showing some life, this Whitko Wildcat may have something still in it.
Still in the backcourt, back to the full court press. Columbia City is finally able to break this one. Gets it down low, on the block, up, no good. Gets her own rebound, puts it up, and scores. Whitko's got it in the backcourt, brings it across half court. Over at this near wing, kicks it down low. Intercepted here by Columbia City, looking to push the pace a little bit again. Going.
Swatted away pass will go out of bounds off the Whitko Wildcats. It'll be Columbia City ball.
Marshall wanted Hoods just to take that all the way. She had the clear lane, tried to pass it off to someone else, someone on her. Marshall was not happy about that one. But Columbia City's going to inbound it. Does. On the far corner. Kicks it up to the top of the key. Near wing. 4 minutes to go. Your score is 18-10 in favor of Columbia City. Columbia City gets it down low. Kicks it up to this near wing. Dribbles top of the key. Back over to this near wing. Down low to the corner. Dribbles to this near wing, back top of the key, far wing, turns, shoots, fires, no good for Columbia City.
A foul on the Lady Eagles. Looked like an illegal screen of some sorts. That'll be turnover.
They're going to call that an over the back is what they're going to probably call that one. Going up for the rebound. Just couldn't bring that down. Whitko's got it, top of the key. Press it over this near wing, pump fakes, dribbles it into the middle of the lane. Kicks it out. Far wing, hands it off. Dribbles it to the baseline. Going to drive baseline. Going to try to just kick it up off, and it's going to end up being a foul here on Columbia City.
I do wonder who it's going to be on. Most likely.
Agia picked up the foul, but Kennedy's going to be the one coming out.
I was going to say, if that was on Kennedy, it's her third, so it would make sense if Coach does decide to bring her out.
Whitko's got it, top of the key, near wing. Takes it in. Almost stolen by Columbia City. Ball still loose. Columbia City will finally come up with it. Aguia's got it. Gonna push it a little bit. Has someone wide open up ahead. Up and scores.
Transition points. Killing Whitko tonight.
Columbia City finally starting to show some life here. Whitko's got it. Near wing. Puts it up in the middle of the lane. Floated. No good. Too strong. Rebound's going to go off of Columbia City. It's going to stay here on Whitko's end.
Whitko bringing back in, looks like some height in 33. Can't tell you exactly how tall she is because our names are wrong, but if that is Kira Post, she is about 5'10". So
which looks about accurate.
Probably about accurate. Whitko trying to get that post control back that they had in that first quarter, half, whatever we look at it as.
McMahon comes in here for Columbia City. For Miller. Whitko looking to inbound down the baseline. Throws it to the far sideline and goes through her hands and out of bounds. It'll be Columbia City ball. Columbia City looking to get it in. Whitko still going full court press. Finally able to get it in. Bradbury's got it with no help. Finally able to get it across half court. Don't know how she found that. Gets it down, up, and scores.
Up behind. A loop around pass by Bradbury turned into an easy bucket for the Eagles. That was incredible.
Whitko's got it. Near wing. Looking to drive it down low. Has to force it up to the top of the key. Dribbles it to the far wing. Down to that corner. Up to the far wing. Dribbles it into the middle of the paint. Kicks it back out to this near corner. Gonna try to drive. Has to pull it back out. McMahon's all over her. Whitko's got it and has to eventually call a timeout with 2:12 to go. Your score is Columbia City 22. Whitko 18. 8.
I was about to say. I don't know what game you're watching, Tegan, if Whitko Wildcats have scored 18 points. But, yes, it is 22-8 in favor of the Columbia City Eagles.
Columbia City so far has just been able to impose their will. Down low, transition. They've had everything going so far here this second half.
Absolutely. I mean, when they took what I can assume to be their varsity talent out for this second period, we'll call it, it's just been Columbia City ball all the time. I mean, Whitko has been outscored, I believe, 14-4 since they took out those two girls, and most likely getting them a pep talk and getting them cooled down in time for the varsity contest later tonight, which, if you are listening right now, stay tuned. It will be hopefully an exciting game.
Yeah, I mean, kind of just looking forward here just a little bit. I mean, she has got her hands full just a little bit here tonight, varsity-wise, if 6'2" Allie Brown does play any varsity minutes. But, I mean, she was the deciding factor there in that first half, clearly. Being able to impose her roll down low along with her defense. Her defensive presence is something that Whitko's missing here in this second period and everything. And it's kind of shown in your transition game, too, as Columbia State's been able to get out and go in transition like they weren't really able to in that first half.
Absolutely. Absolutely, for sure.
Whitko's going to inbound it under their own basket. Gets it in to this near wing. Down to the corner. Had someone wide open. Shoots the dribble. Loses her dribble. Whitko does pick it up, though. 2 minutes remaining to go. Whitko's got it this near wing.
Good defense.
Drives it in. Has to kick it back out. Top of the key. Near side three. Up. Just short. Good box out there by Columbia City. Columbia City's looking to push the pace just a little bit again. Bradbury's going to take it, going to dribble it all the way, and it's going to be knocked off of her knee out of bounds. Whitko ball.
She had the transition game just right. If she would have finished that, that would have been an incredible display by Bradbury.
Yeah, nevertheless, Whitko is going to inbound it, though. in the backcourt. Brings it across half court. Met right there by Kennedy. Passes it to the wing. Dribbles it into the paint. Kicks it out. Stolen here by Bradbury. It's going to be knocked out of bounds there by Whitko. It was good defense because otherwise Bradbury had a clear lane.
Absolutely. It was a good press out by Whitko, forcing her to take the outside towards this near corner instead of just giving her that door straight to the basket.
Yeah, Columbia City's going to inbound under their own basket. Get over this near wing. Top of the key. Going to turn. Shoot. Three. Bangs, and it is good for Bradbury. Bradbury finally sees one fall tonight after having a little bit of an off night, but she finally got one to go, and, man, that could be all she needs now. Whitko's got to cross half court. Near the wing. Dribbles it down to the baseline. Going to have to pull it back out to this near wing. Going to slow down the offense here just a little bit. Good defense here by Columbia City. Hand it off on the wing. Kicks it over to the far wing. Looking to shoot. Pump fake. Dribbles it into the lane. Puts it up with the right hand. No good. Boxed out here by Columbia City. Gets the rebound. Columbia City still looking to push the pace just a little bit. Marshall's going to slow him up here. 40 seconds to go here. Whitko's going to steal the ball. Going to take it all the way. Up. No good there for Whitko. Rebound by Columbia City. Columbia City is just going to throw it just a little too far and out of bounds. Going to be Whitko ball.
30 seconds left to go in the second period. Your score is 25 Columbia City. Whitko still remains scoreless in this second period, so they have 8 points. I was thinking I was smart using announcer terminology and stuff like that. It's keeping me on my toes.
Whitko's going to inbound at far sideline. Columbia City's going to back off a little bit, meet them right as they cross half court. Columbia City still pressing. Oh, it's going to be reaching, fouled there by McMahon on this near wing after the pass. Just got a little bit too aggressive here. Marshall not extremely happy about it, but I mean, love to see the fight all the way to the end. He was just didn't think that was a foul that they needed to give with 25 seconds up.
Absolutely.
Much as they are.
The physicality is an important factor, and I believe that the game is never really truly over until the scoreboard hits 0. So it's important to just not give up. I mean, even if you're down 10 points with 2 minutes left to go, that's still 2 minutes that you have left to try and make up that ground.
Yeah, and Marshall wasn't all the happiest there because that was 5 fouls there for Columbia City, which means there's 2 automatic free throws even if it wasn't a shooting foul. So Marshall really wasn't happy about that one either.
Absolutely.
Whitko missed the first. Second one's going up. No good. Whitko does get the rebound, though. 21 seconds to go. Kicks it out far wing. Top of the key. Up, dribbles it back out to the logo. Far wing. Looking to shoot. Dribbles it into the lane. Has her man over here on the elbow. Turns, shoots, fires. No good. Rebound here by Columbia City. 8 seconds to go. My guy says Columbia City will just show up, dribble out this clock with 4 seconds to go.
That does not appear to be the case.
No.
A shot was, in fact, taken. And
yeah. Marshall was not happy about that shot either. Marshall wanted him to slow up. Team didn't listen, and Marshall wasn't happy about that one.
Yeah, Marshall still chewing him out about that decision to shoot that, to run a play with 4 seconds left, up 17. That's really not good for your team, and you look at the coach too. And I believe, yeah, he did just apologize to the coach for that. That was obviously not his intention, as we saw here and we explained to you guys over the air.
Yeah, he was screaming, trying to tell him to stop. His team didn't listen, just went. So, but otherwise, that's all we have for this JV contest. Your score's going to be 25-8 in favor of Columbia City. I mean, Columbia City just took over in that second half, only having 8 points at half. And then just being able to explode out of there. Columbia City, obviously, like we mentioned, Whitko didn't have the height factor. Didn't have that person down low. Transition baskets were just way too much here for Columbia City. And then just being able to get down low and not have to worry about your height factor like they had to in that first half.
Absolutely. All right, we have some supposed stats for supposed names both on Whitko and Columbia City. Supposedly, your leading scorer for the Whitko Wildcats was Jocelyn Lucia with 3 points of her own. A flurry of people with 2 points, and Hazel Lefflers follows behind with 1 point. Your leading scorer for the Eagles is going to be shared between Isabel Miller and Jillian Morrow, each with 8 points. A few people with 2, and Peyton Bradbury with her lone 3-pointer that she's been trying to get fall all night, and I'm glad that it did fall for her finally.
Yeah.
Rebounder for the Eagles, Bradbury and Miller with 3. rebounder for the Wildcats will be shared by Allie Brown and Anna Allenbach with 2 rebounds of their own. That's about it. It was a typical Columbia City night for on defense, putting up 5 steals in only technically 2 quarters. And yeah, I mean, that's about it. Not too many other stats pop off of me here. 11 assists is it's very nice for a team, and compared to Whitko's 1, that just shows you how great of a team this is when it comes to moving the ball. Rebounds, of course, are always a factor with the JV team for Columbia City out rebounding the Wildcats 12-6. So it was really just a Columbia City ball game all around, both on the court and on the stat sheet.
Yeah, so after getting off to a slow start, like we said, Columbia City was finally able to explode, get your transition baskets, and that was a deciding factor in this game. But as we're starting to wrap up here, getting ready for this varsity, stay tuned as varsity will be coming at you here in about 20 minutes. Could be a good one here tonight as Columbia City is going to look to continue what they did last week and try to slow down Whitko just a little bit. Whitko, if you're looking at them for tonight, is just a heavy three-point shooting team. They rely on the three. They do have size, but they aren't really looking to get it down low as they have a couple of three-point shooters. Phillips being your main person here for Whitko, just as she was last year, as Whitko was also losing Chloe Krieg. Losing her, who was the main scorer, past 1,000 points last year. Hard to kind of replace her. Whitko's going to have to try to do that this season. We'll see how they do that.
Absolutely. I believe that one name that sticks out to me for this Whitko basketball team is a sophomore by the name of Jameis Stonebreaker. I believe that she is going to have a statement year as she transferred in last year from Lakeland Christian Academy as a freshman, and really did show out as a freshman, showing her true potential. And so I believe that she will try to make a statement this year. And we'll see how the Eagles handle that dynamic duo of Phillips and Stonebreaker.
Yeah, so as we're wrapping up here, going to get ready for varsity here. This is Tegan.
This is Tanner Miller.
And we are signing off here from the Columbia City Gym. Stay tuned for varsity.
Stay tuned.
There you go, Steve. Now it's your turn.
Check us out at WJHS915.org.
This is Justin Daly filling in for the legendary Andrew Thompson alongside my partner tonight, Matt Curry. And we have Lady Eagles basketball to bring you tonight. From Columbia City, Indiana, we have the Whitko Wildcats rolling into town. County rival tonight, so should be a good one. So, Matt, thanks for joining me tonight. What thoughts do you have on tonight's matchup between county rivals?
Well, I mean, you can't always just say, we're the better team. It's still a county rival, so it could be a battle for us. This is new territory for us. Those seniors that left us last year were here started for a good 3 years. Kendra started 4, so I think even in the first game we didn't play a very good West Noble team.
Sure.
But I think continuity for us and learning how to play together is probably going to be our biggest thing early. While we are, I want to say we're ranked maybe in like 10 or 12th in the state.
Somewhere around there.
I think the first 4 or 5 games is probably going to be more of a continuity, figuring out how we play together. Addie's been starting for all 4 years, and she's really the most experienced out of all of them. And Anissa, has been playing for 3 years. Tora ended up playing varsity last year, but for experience purposes, it's going to be a little bit of a learning curve for them. Laney played a little bit last year, and so it's going to be a continuity thing. They've got T-Bird and I talked about this. They've got 2 transfers. Well,
that's right. Leah, correct?
Yep, Leah Hurdle, who is after watching her Tuesday, she's quick. She can jump. Deal. She can shoot it a little bit. We lose. I was talking to Coach Zorger before the game, and we lose. A player like Tessa Tonkel last year, who was a great 3-point shooter, way above average defender, really good defender. And sure. You think, where are we going to find that next year? And then Leah Hurdle moves in, and she defensively is quick and moves laterally really well and is fast and did a really good job. Now, again, I know we didn't play it in a really good team in West Noble, but
work out some kinks, though. Maybe playing an inferior opponent for this year at least might have been a good thing.
Yeah.
To get going into the season.
Yeah, and then we have another new girl, Grace Nelson, who was homeschooled until this year and played on a homeschool team. So she's an athletic person, and I'm anxious to see how everybody's going to fit in. And then you weren't here Tuesday. Izzy Knitter, freshman. She's very good. We lose Kendra and we lose Tessa. Those 2 guards that were really good defensively and pretty good offensively. And we've kind of retooled there a little bit, and so should be a fun game tonight.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, obviously you saw late, like you said, like you mentioned, Matt Laney and Nisa coming off the bench a little bit last year, gaining some valuable experience in some games, but having to play a larger role this season, definitely that continuity, that chemistry. It's going to take some time. Obviously, a tougher opponent, I'd say, in South Bend for the scrimmage, and then so that's always good to.
Yeah, and I guess they do that situational, and if you add all of the points up, we won 50-49. If you wanted to call it anything, so we played well against them.
A good team.
Yeah.
Another team that is obviously a top contender in the state.
Yep, and then we got I can't remember if they play tomorrow night. I think they play tomorrow night, at Fisher's or something like that.
Yeah,
so,
yes, at Fisher's.
So we've got a good schedule, and they're playing some tough teams early. So it's good for them to get a test. Maybe just get a loss early. I mean, not
before conference.
I'm not saying that we want to get a loss, but getting that loss early and learning from something like that, and then getting into the conference schedule because Norwell's good again, as always. I think Huntington North's probably going to be, pretty solid. And
for sure, you want to be battle tested heading into that.
Yeah, so
head down to Indy's one way to do it.
Yeah, that's no joke.
For sure.
I think we got Valpo coming next week.
Valpo.
So that's another good team.
Another big time school. Definitely. The national anthem coming up, and we'll be right back with you. Get the hype video now and meet the starting lineup. So go over those for you here. First, the visiting Wildcats. We have starting for them a freshman, number 4, Hazel Leffers. Go down the list here to the sophomore, number 21, Jamma Stonebreaker, 23, Kreischer Harrison, 25, Reese Stonebreaker, and number 44, Adriana Phillips. Matt mentioned probably player to watch.
Yeah, and talking to Coach Zorger, the Stonebreaker sisters, they used to go to Columbia City. There was an older Stonebreaker sister, so they used to go here. And Adriana Phillips used to play at Homestead. She transferred to Whitko maybe 2 years ago, maybe as a sophomore. I don't know if it was a freshman or sophomore, but yeah.
Good insight there. Research. Whitko's coached by Justin Jordan. In his 5th season at Whitko, they were able to defeat in their home opener and opening game of the season Central Noble 63-54. And now for the hometown Eagles, Lady Eagles starting lineup. We're going to have Lainey Ziliak, number 10, number 14, Anissa Tonkel, number 20, Leah, how do you say the last name there?
Hurdle.
Hurdle, there you go. Hurdle, said it earlier. Number 32, Tora Holler. And then, of course, the star from the Sea City, number 33, Addison Baxter, holding down the fort as all the fans are tuned in now to the new hype video here. Obviously, the Lady Eagles coached by Coach Shear. Her 15th season. It's a pretty cool video Disruptor put together. Gets him hyped up for the game. He does a lot of good work.
That is Lainey Ziliak's younger brother. Yep.
Andrew doing the rapping for him. Pretty cool there. Boys did this hype video last season, and Lady Eagles have it this year. And Run This Town blaring throughout the gymnasium here.
I was surprised they got Coach Shear in it.
I know. I thought the same thing.
I was a
watched
little
it
shocked.
on Twitter. Yeah, she's drawing up some plays and getting mic'd up, clapping on the sidelines. So, Coach Shear.
I was shocked that they talked her into it.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah. Yes, I was as well. Have a little fun with the team.
Yep, love it.
Yep, run it back. That's right. Big game tonight here. As we mentioned, Whitko rolls into town. Both teams undefeated on the young season as we're going to, the Lady Eagle starters underway.
Number 14, Anissa Corpo. Number 20, Leah Earl. Number 32, Tora Howard. And number 33, Annie Baxter.
Obviously goes out saying Baxter signed to play her college basketball at Butler, the longtime Butler committed. I think she committed her sophomore year, I believe. So pretty cool there to get that out of the way and play the rest of the season.
Yeah. I mean, that's nice not having that pressure.
Yeah, that weight on your shoulders, definitely.
So,
absolutely. As we'll get ready for tip here. I don't have the officials' names like T-Bird usually does, but well, we'll go without it. So we have.
what is?
Yeah,
I mean, I know them.
I know the faces. Each face. We got 3 officials, obviously, and as both teams taking the court, the home team, the Lady Eagles, obviously dressed in all white, maroon numerals, gold outline with a shield on the side of the shorts. Lady Eagles across the chest, and the Whitko Wildcats decked out in their road red uniforms, blue numerals, white lettering as we're set for tip here as Columbia City wins the tip. Addie Baxter controls the ball, kicks it over to Hurdle, back to Baxter, drives in. Across court to Ziliak. Ziliak dribble, throws it over to Holler in the paint, just misses off the rim of the basket. Whitko takes over. And it looks like we've got Harrison handling the ball, kicks it over to Stonebreaker. Jamie Stonebreaker dribbles at the top of the key, hands it over to Phillips as Phillips dribbles to her left side, halted by the Eagles defense, kicks it over the corner. Stonebreaker dribbles out of the corner, passes it back up to the far wing over to Jamie Stonebreaker. Little cross-court pass there, almost intercepted by the Eagles as Whitko holding the ball here for an extended time. Little grab there to let it go. Kicks over to the corner. 3 from Jamie Stonebreaker is good from the close side corner. 3-0. Whitko. Ziliak controls the ball, dishes it over to Baxter in the middle of the court. Foul on Whitko. On Phillips. Early foul picked up by her.
Yeah, Addie was a little bit out of control there.
Yeah.
Just let her, if she makes it, she makes it, Don't want to get in a foul this early.
Definitely. Agree.
Yeah,
Baxter bangs the first one home. And Lady Eagles on the board. 6:55 left in the first.
Girl.
Yep, hits them both. And Whitko has possession. Wilder on the far side heaves it across to Jama Stonebreaker.
Long.
And a shot long by Whitko. Whitko recovers in the close corner. And we have a foul as Harrison drove
Hurdle.
on Hurdle. And it looks like Harrison is at the line shooting 2.
That's one thing that the Eagles need to get better from the first game is they were 11 of 21 from the free throw line.
Ooh,
so
yeah. From the charity stripe, don't want to see that.
Got to get better there.
Harrison misses the first. Second one is good. I think the score is wrong. 4-2 Wildcats.
No, they only got one. Oh yeah, it should be 4-2.
4-2 Wildcats as the Eagles control the ball. Hurdle passes to Holler, but it's intercepted by the Wildcats as Reese Stonebreaker brings it up courts over to Leffers. Leffer travel. Good call there. Eagles take possession. Tonkel inbounds to Baxter. Slows things up, kicks it across court to Ziliak. Back to Baxter. In the middle of the Tonkel. Looks like a zone setup. Hurdle for three. Long.
Yeah, Tora.
And Tora cleans it up. Misses on the lay-in attempt. Kicks it back in, though. Good hustle play over to Tonkel. Back to Holler in the middle. Holler drives. Heaves up with the right hand. Misses. And jump ball. Whitko, possession arrow. Whitko inbounds coming up. Is it Jama or Jama Stonebreaker? Am I saying that wrong?
Jama.
Jama Stonebreaker. And it looks like Leffer's going to drive. Kicks it out to the far corner. Back up top to Harrison. Top of the key three. Off.
That can't be the look you're looking for.
Yeah, it can't be there. Missed the rebound, but Baxter steals it away. Up court to Tonkel. Back to Hurdle from the far corner for three. Good.
Laney,
excuse me. Not
had a girl.
Laney Ziliak for three, excuse me. That's going to give the Eagles the lead, 5-4.
Oh, my.
And a wild pass by Wilder.
Lane.
Over to Harrison. Ziliak steals it away and hands off to Anissa Tonkel, off to Baxter. Baxter drives, pulls up from short range, misses. Holler with the rebound. Laney for three long.
Yeah, Leah.
Leah Hurdle cleans it up, though. Kicks to the left to Baxter. Baxter
there it is.
To the top of the key to Tonkel for three long. Holler cleans it up again. Lady Eagles racking up the offensive rebounds. Jump ball.
Yeah.
Checking in Allie Brown for Whitko.
She's tall.
She is. Wow.
6'2".
All right. Off the bench. Sophomore.
She played a little in the JV game, too.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Makes sense. 2 quarters for JV, I believe. Laney inbounds to Baxter. Baxter spins and lays it in. Nice move by the senior. Whitko moving fast. Harrison controls. Throws to the top of the key over to Reese Stonebreaker. Harrison throws up a three. Another kind of wild shot there as Whitko cleans it up. A Holler grabs the missed shot. Baxter to Ziliak. Cross court. Ziliak drives and no call as the ball scoots out of bounds. Jocelyn Lukey checks in. 5'6" sophomore, and Lady Eagles maintain possession. They're saying it was blocked out of bounds. Ziliak inbounds to Baxter. Baxter, short range jumper, tipped. Yep, good call, and Whitko recovers the rebound. Reese Stonebreaker takes it up court. Baxter pressuring her as she dribbles to her left side. And Baxter pokes the ball out of Stonebreaker's hand, but she recovers, passes over to her sister, I believe, obviously.
Yeah.
At the top. Stalling a little bit here is back to Jama. Cross court to Phillips.
Elbow.
Phillips drives to her left and goes up and gets fouled by the Lady Eagles.
Laney got elbowed in the face there.
2 shots.
Phillips going to shoot 2. Student section badgers her a little bit. Misses the first of 2. All right, there is checking in for the Eagles, 12. The freshman we mentioned earlier, Knitter.
There it is.
And the second free throw attempt is good. 7-5 Lady Eagles. 4:03 left in the first quarter. Baxter going to bring it up from the points. Slow dribbles, kicks over to Hurdle to the far side. Back to Baxter. Baxter drives to her left, drives in, and a foul.
25. Reese.
Baxter inbounds to Holler in the corner. Back to the top to Tonkel. Tonkel dribbles to her right. Hands it off to Hurdle. Hurdle over to Knitter. Back to Tonkel for 3. Good. Anissa drills it. Whitko moving fast. They're also going to throw up a 3. Lukey misses. Hurdle jumps out of the gym and grabs
she can get up. I'm telling you.
Man, you're absolutely right.
Oh, yeah.
Baxter with a couple of moves. Step back. Mid-range jumper. Good.
Somebody needs to get back.
Oh, you're right. There they go. Throw it to the big girl. 12-5 Eagles, and they throw up another 3 from Lukey from the far corner. It's no good, and the Eagles moving Yet again, Baxter throws it across court to Tonkel. Tonkel looks to pull up, decides not to, passes over the top of the key to Hurdle. Hurdle drives in. Good pass.
Jeez,
to Holler.
Jeez.
Hack-a-shack.
Yes.
33, Allie Brown with a foul, 2 shots.
Getting her money's worth there, probably. Jeez.
Yeah, we're getting close to another foul being called there.
Yikes.
As Holler
Girl.
hits the first, 13-5, maybe 12-5. I don't know if they updated it or not. Looks like a couple people just checked in there. Missed it.
Should be 13. There it is. Okay.
Yeah, there it is. 13-5. And
girl.
Tor hits the second. Now she's going to check in. Tor's going to come out. Nice job there by Holler.
Claudia.
Yeah, Claudia checking in. A good JV season last year, I believe.
Yeah.
Eagles pressing. Baxter
Oh,
all
boy.
over.
Claudia.
And they throw it across. Wild pass up to Phillips. Phillips drives, hits the rim, misses, and the Eagles take possession as Tonkel dribbles to her left, passes off to Baxter on the far side. Back to the top of the key. Tonkel for three.
Boom. Oh.
Just off.
Get it, Izzy.
And they're fighting for a rebound. They're going to call it a jump ball.
Izzy.
Nice job coming in
There's.
there off the bench.
Yeah, that must be theirs.
Yeah, it is. Whitko takes possession. So we're going to have another sub.
Lydia.
Eagle on 130, Olivia Kidd.
Hurdle takes a seat for a second. Kidd checks in for the Lady Eagles, and we're back to business as Leffers inbounds the ball to Jameis Stonebreaker. Stonebreaker dribbles to her left, kicks it to the corner to Phillips. Phillips heaves up a three, long, and it looks like, Leffers stepped out trying to save the missed shot.
Well, it wasn't not really in rhythm three there.
Yeah, a lot of three-point attempts early from Whitko.
Both teams really are just letting it fly. I love it.
That's true, yeah.
I love it.
Fast-paced basketball up and down
Shoot
the
it.
court. Yeah, be interesting to see the three-point field goal percentage.
Yeah.
As we're back in action here, as Baxter dribbles into Whitko territory, dribbles hard to the right. Nice lay in there from Baxter. She's taken over with the right hand, banks it off, and Whitko.
Oh, travel.
Travels just about, I didn't call that. She heaves it up to Leffers. And then we have in the corner, misses the three from Lukey. Another three-point attempt. Kidd takes it, throws it up to Knitter.
One more.
Just a little long. Back to Tonkel beyond the arc. Back to Baxter beyond the arc. Baxter drives to her left. Shifty move.
Get in
and she
there.
drives in. A little Euro action.
Get up.
And calling a foul on
she kind of like.
Lady.
Yeah. She kind of. It was pretty evident. Unfortunately, I mean, it didn't need to be called, but you extend your arms. That's where you get caught.
Yep. So be tagged with the
turnover.
Kidd throws it into Baxter. Baxter lays it in, just misses.
Patty. It's a foul.
Off the side of the rim, and what are they calling here?
It's got to be a foul.
Gotta
Jeez,
be.
Pete.
Can't be a jump ball.
If it's a jump ball, it's our ball anyway, but that looked like a foul.
Looks like they're going to discuss. Officials gather.
Yep, foul.
Yep.
It was the one on her side.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. That's the
it's one on one.
So
Oh no, it's a double bonus.
Yeah, double bonus. They switched the rules
I
on
hate
us.
that rule so much.
I know, right?
So much.
5 fouls in the quarter means Baxter's at the line shooting 2. No 1-and-1s. And
girl.
drains the first. 17-5, Lady Eagles.
Oh, there's Grace Nelson.
All right. Everybody's in action early. All right. 17-5, 1:44 left in the first. Baxter drills the second, 18-5. Ziliak back and Phillips back. Phillips going to inbound the ball to Leffers. And Lady Eagles still pressing. Oh, just missed blocking that pass. And then Knitter gets a hand on it.
Oh, boy.
They're definitely on the hot seat, as T-Bird says. So Phillips does escape the press and foul on Ziliak. Reach and
that's our second. That's our third.
Yeah,
foul.
that's her. Ooh.
Who's got the other?
Holy cow! Third foul. Jeez.
No, the team foul.
Oh,
I don't know who has the other.
That says that she has all. Oh wait, that's points. My bad. Yeah, you're right.
Oh, go.
Oh, almost back across.
She did not
Throws
need to
it
do
right
that.
in the hands. Right in the hands. And the Lady Eagles turn it over as they were gifted a pass right in the hands to Grace Nelson. Tries to pass it over to Strack. And
yeah, she just needs to lay that one in. Just go for it.
I agree.
A little too unselfish there.
Yeah, trying to get the perfect look, but it was gifted into her hands on the turnover as Phillips starts to drive on Kidd, and Kidd
Number 30, Olivia Kidd
called
with
the
a
block.
foul.
Fourth foul for the Lady Eagles.
21, Jama Stonebreaker.
Jama Stonebreaker checks back in. And her sister, Reese Stonebreaker, will inbound the ball. 18-5.
It's a long first quarter.
It is.
Lots of fouls.
Lots of fouls, lots of scoring from the Lady Eagles side.
Ooh, travel.
They're letting a little bit go tonight so far as Whitko passing around, and Jama Stonebreaker drives, kicks it over the corner to Leffers, and a deep three, you're right, from Phillips. No good. Rebound by Reese Stonebreaker, puts it in with the left hand. Good. 18-7, 55 to play in the first quarter. Lady Eagles take
Nice
over.
cut.
Kidd drives it. Nice cut. You're right. Good pass, good cut. Olivia Kidd lays it in. 27.
Ball.
As Whitko loves throwing it up over that press. And we have a three from Stonebreaker. Reese, good. 20-10. Threes are starting to fall for the Lady Wildcats all of a sudden. As Lainey Ziliak brings it up, passes to the corner to Kidd. Kidd stops, picks up her dribble, and gives it over to Grace. Grace moves it across to Ziliak. Ziliak pump fakes a pass and dribbles back towards the Shield logo at midcourt. Ziliak fakes to right, goes left, dribbles, passes it back in the corner, but intercepted. No jump ball.
I think that's our ball still, right? Yeah.
Should remain Lady Eagle possession. Seven seconds left.
I'd like to see Laney get it in here, go to the corner and hit a three.
Good call. Pass it in, run to the corner. Looks like that's the game plan. Yep. Pass over to, okay.
Go
Give it to
Izzy.
Knitter. Knitter being just about mauled. That's a loose ball, and that's going to end the first quarter of action. The score, Lady Eagles 20, Whitko 10.
Kind of surprised he didn't try to put Addie and all the rest of the starters back in for that.
Yeah, that was interesting there to let the first quarter play out like that. Not sure what the reason is behind that, but obviously still a somewhat close game.
Yeah.
And early in the game. So.
Well, and I mean, we're just not getting back on defense. Probably two of those threes they've just thrown it up, and we haven't been back yet. So a little bit of miscommunication on who's got who, and who needs to be where in the press. So
yeah, it seems to be their outlet to beat the press is try to heave it up to their tall player back deep. So
right. I mean, and we had too many turnovers too. I mean, we had 4 turnovers in that first quarter. You really like to see 10 for the game.
Right.
So
uncharacteristic there in the first quarter, and not playing all the starters. So maybe I don't know if the turnovers are the reason or what it may be, but.
Yeah, I mean, they had 7. Fortunately for us, really. I mean, we scored probably at least 6 points off of their turnovers.
Off turnovers. The only one I don't think we scored on was the one that passed right to Holler, and then we turned it over.
Yeah.
Or threw it out of bounds, I should say. But nonetheless, we're about ready to get back in action. Whitko ball. Whitko inbounds. And we're underway for the second quarter of action as Jama Stonebreaker hands it off to Harrison. Harrison across to the far corner. Back over to Leffers. Leffers drives it with the left hand, steps back, passes back to Jama Stonebreaker. Jama to Phillips from the close side three. No good. Long, and they're back. Rebounding the ball. Whitko maintains possession as Reese Stonebreaker passes over to Harrison. Harrison corner three, good. Lady Wildcats hot from three. All of a sudden, Baxter just going to take over the game, drives to the rim, lays it in with the right hand without even being touched.
Not at all. I mean, not at all.
Justin Jordan timeout there after letting the star player drive easily.
Yeah, nobody even stepped in the way.
Yeah, obviously, nobody stops ball, and the Eagles get the easy lay-in. You won't get it much easier than that.
No, not even on a fast break. Jeez, Pete.
Right.
I mean, just nobody.
Nobody touches her. Nobody contests. Let her lay it in.
Yep. I mean,
Jordan pretty frustrated there.
yeah, and I mean, so is Coach Shear. I mean,
Yeah.
we're just giving up. I mean, they're just getting wide open 3 looks. So we better figure it out here quick.
Definitely. 22-13. Lady Eagles lead. 7:19 left in the seconds.
Oh.
And the Wildcats turn it over as the kid grabs it, misses. Baxter grabs it, and a foul.
Somebody's grabbing her. 21 maybe there.
Number 4.
Oh.
4 levers.
Per second.
Yeah, early. Got a couple Lady Wildcats with 2 fouls.
Yeah.
Early on, as Kidd is going to inbound and lobs it up to Baxter near the charity stripe.
Short.
Baxter's short jumper misses.
Yeah, Tora
Jeez, fighting for the ball there.
letting them play a little bit.
Yeah, they're wrestling for it, but the Wildcats win and
Jeez,
heave up another long pass intended for Jama Stonebreaker. I feel like we're calling a football game right now.
Yeah, I mean, it just looks like there's not very much communication by the Eagles here.
Definitely. Baxter
Just
gonna
go all
run
the
it
way.
right
Nice
through
pass.
the middle. Good
And
pass.
one. Oh.
Good pass to Holler, and she just can't finish at the rim quite.
That's on Harrison. 25. Oh, that's her second.
Stonebreaker with the foul.
Phew.
Second foul as well as
For Holler.
Holler to the charity stripe.
Oh, Tora.
Misses the first short.
Coming back in for the Lady Wildcats, number 20, Johnson Luke.
Luke checking back in. And for the first time tonight, I think, all back.
Yeah. There we go.
Oh,
my.
just misses the second. Didn't get a very friendly roll as Baxter
Addie.
steals it away from Phillips, but
Dang it.
kicks it a little too far out of bounds. Wildcats have the ball. Phillips throws it into Jama Stonebreaker. Jama drives to the rim but loses a handle, and it's an Eagle ball.
Just a little too fast there.
Out
Huh?
of control. A lot of turnovers.
Kind of like she forgot, didn't know what she was going to do once she got past there.
Right, exactly. Baxter throws up
Oh,
to
my.
Holler for three,
my.
no good.
That's just,
Not
that's not a good shot off of one pass. Huh? Oh, jeez.
Right, as we just have a lot going on right now as the Wildcats turn it over again. Baxter gets the scramble, wins it, and is just going to drive to the rim. Nice shifty moves there and misses with the right hand as we're just playing really fast here, back and forth. Whitko throws up a wild layup. Holler aggressively yanks it out of the hands of Harrison, and Holler going to stop at the three-point line, throws it at the top of the key over to Tonko to hurl, and
get there.
No good.
Jeez.
Little push there.
I mean, jeez, oh, Pete.
They're really letting them play.
Yeah.
Lady Wildcats have the ball, but
I mean, she just shoved her out of bounds there.
yeah. A lot going on in a couple possessions there by both teams, just out of control.
Mm-hmm.
No points put on the board.
I think she lost a contact.
Oh, you're right. Thankfully,
she got it.
got it back in. Okay. That worked out. Oh, she's good. Kissinger with the assist.
Look at him. He's ready.
He's ready. He's
Prepared down
my
there.
gosh,
Jeez, oh,
yeah.
Pete.
TK. Attaboy. We see you working. All right, Phillips. Going to inbound. Not much open, but finally.
get there.
Yep, Jama Stonebreaker breaks open. Being covered pretty tightly by Kidd, playing some hard defense there. As Phillips pulls up from the parking lot again. Misses just long, barely. Ziliak tips it up to herself 3 times. Kicks it over to Tonkel. Baxter. Kidd for 3. Just short. Looks like we have a rebound there. From all back and a foul.
That's Leah's second.
Yeah. Not what you want to see in the first half. One of your top players, and Coach Shear visibly frustrated, burns a timeout.
Referees better be careful here, too, because you let this get out of hand here.
Right. Definitely. And as the score starts to increase as well, a lot of times you see some extracurricular as the margin grows. But honestly, closer than I anticipated through halfway. Well, not quite halfway, but getting close to halfway through the second. 22-13.
Yep. Only been 5 points in this quarter. I mean, that's
a lot of back.
Nobody's really playing well.
Right. It's been sloppy, and the Wildcats' MO has been the 3 so far. They. I mean, if it were me, I'd be inviting them to try to shoot 2s because they haven't made many of them. Phillips has pulled up close to almost
They've got
volleyball.
1, 2, 3. They've only made one non-3.
Wow.
And that was that little layup that Harrison had.
That's right.
Ball.
As we're back underway, as Baxter gets one passed off her head, and Whitko scoops it up. As Phillips now going to drive to her right and throws up. They cannot score.
That's just not good.
Yeah, they cannot score in the paint. As the Lady Eagles take over. Baxter over to Tonkel. Tonkel being pushed around in the corner a little bit. Back up to Baxter near the elbow. Baxter with a nice move. Pulls up a short jumper. No good. And Reese Stonebreaker takes the ball up. Passes over to Luke. And back to the corner. Cross-court pass. Thrown over to Allback. Allback being badgered. And back to the top of the key as Phillips gets the ball back to Stonebreaker. Stonebreaker drives, throws up with the left hand. Long and foul.
Yeah, and then they called that kind of foul.
Yeah.
That's her third.
Oh, my.
She's got to get out.
Yeah. On a ball that wasn't going in either way. Luke hits the first. Correction, my bad. Stonebreaker, Reese hits the first. They all look alike.
Yeah.
Especially with the sisters.
Yeah.
She gets the second. 22-15, Lady Eagles. 4:46 remains. Baxter throws a right-handed pass. Dangerous pass. Almost intercepted by Phillips. Intended for Kidd to the far side. And just a little too amped up or something. Just not taking what's there and trying to be greedy or...
Yeah. Addie's got to stop taking so many off-balance shots here.
Ziliak inbounds to Baxter. Baxter double-teamed, and now in the corner to Tonkel. Tonkel throws up a pass that might have been tipped and intercepted by the Wildcats. As nice passes there as Reese Stonebreaker finishes it off with the left hand. Nice series there for Whitko.
Yep.
Turnover, and they finally made it 2.
Yeah.
And a foul, and one. This is yikes.
Yeah. You got to figure it out.
Yeah. Reese cannot complete the three-point play as Kidd grabs it, and Eagles moving fast. Ziliak to the far side of the court, checks it back to Tonkel, and Tonkel slows it down at the top of the key. Dribbles to her left, back to the corner to Ziliak, back to Knitter. Knitter drives and kicks it out to Tonkel for 3. Long. Oh, my.
Nice job. Nice job, Laney.
Savvy play there. Laney throws it off a Whitko defender, and Eagles maintain possession. Ziliak inbounds. Tonkel. And the ball get knocked out by Whitko, and we'll do it again.
A lot of contact there.
There was. Same exact thing as Ziliak throws it in to Tonkel. Tonkel to Holler, and Holler kind of, I don't know, not the best judge, but mugged a little bit.
It looked like she got hit from behind there that time. I mean, she's OP.
Yeah, not many fouls called, and we'll do the same thing again as it goes to Tonkel near the free throw line. Tonkel drives in with the left hand. Good.
Finally
gets some points on the board. 24-17. Lady Wildcats. Whitko moving fast. Reese Stonebreaker from 3 short.
Oh, my.
Oh, my goodness. I don't even know what's going on. Holler on the outlet pass. Good.
It wasn't pretty, but geez,
no, we got it done. Got points on the board. 26-17, 3:30 to play. as now Whitko with the ball. Phillips drives, throws it up with the right hand. Out of control. And it looks like the Lady Eagles must have had a hand on it.
I guess.
Looked like she just
I thought she just threw it out of bounds.
threw it out of bounds. It rolled off the fingers. Finger roll out of bounds into the. But nonetheless, Whitko keeps possession. Jumbled mess. Trying to inbound it. And Stonebreaker back to Stonebreaker. The duo. And
good hands, Izzy.
Leffers goes up with it at the volleyball line, gets blocked. And then Lady Eagles take over. Baxter to Tonkel. Tonkel drives to her left, kicks it out to Ziliak, just didn't get enough on it for a three. Ziliak drives to her right.
All the way.
Knitter to Tonkel for three from the far side. Good! Tonkel for three.
Came off hot.
29-17, Lady Eagles, 2:52 left. As Reese Stonebreaker,
nice move.
Euro step and just rims out.
That's a good foul.
Yeah, as it looks like 33, the sub, Allie Brown, 6'2" sophomore to the stripe. Taller than everybody on the floor, misses the first.
See, that's what I think that's a good foul.
Good call there. Looked like she was probably going to be able to lay it in easily, so make her earn the points.
Yeah, absolutely.
The second is no good. You're right. That was a great foul as Laney recovers. Laney, nice pass.
Jeez, yeah, there we go. Finally got one for us. 5.
And all back, 2 shots. Ezekiel.
Tonkel first.
Jeez, Pete, girls.
Misses. There's that dreaded free throw percentage again. Held them back last game versus West Noble. She misses the second. Oh, almost intercepted by Baxter. That would have been an easy lay-in as Brown does get the rebound. And Whitko getting into their offense here as Harrison at the top throws it over to Leffers on the far side. Leffers dribbles back to the Shield logo, dribbles to her right, and holds for a second. Up top, and a three from Harrison, just short.
Good.
Baxter with the rebound, and she's going to just take it herself like we kind of figured, which is rightfully so. She lays it in with the right hand, almost untouched again.
I mean, if no one's going to stop her.
Yeah, don't stop the ball. She's just going to take it up herself. Almost another wide open three, but she drives instead. Wide open layup. Jama Stonebreaker pump fakes a three, drives in with the right hand. 31-19. Holler goes up strong and tries for the and one, but just misses.
21.
And she's at the stripe.
2 shots for Holler.
Oh, my.
Holler barely hits the first.
Oh, my.
Whew. That was close. Phillips and Reese Stonebreaker back in. For Whitko.
There we go.
Tora hits the second, 33-19. Whitko moving fast. Leffers dribbles to the right on her far side. Stops. Screen by Brown. Picks up her dribble. Passes over to Harrison. Harrison yields near the far side.
Get that out of here.
Tries to pass it or throw up a shot. I don't know which one. And it's tipped by the Eagles. Moore checking in for Whitko.
Shut her down there.
Yeah, that's some stifling defense there by the Lady Eagles, and use a stop here and a score. And looks like
ball.
Tipped by Ziliak, turned over to Tonkel. Tonkel grabs it, dribbles in, passes over to Baxter smartly. Baxter tipped out of bounds.
Got her hand hit that time.
Yeah. It's 8 fouls. Is that right? Do the fouls reset each?
Yeah.
Okay.
I hate it. I hate it so much.
Okay.
There's no 1-and-1s anymore.
Right. Yeah. It's crazy as Baxter hits a short jumper. 35-19, 1:18 left to play in the half.
Oh, yep.
Ziliak tips a pass. Oh, it doesn't tip a pass. Almost tips it, but
I think she got a hand on it, and then the other girl had
okay.
it just hit right off her hand.
Good call. So she tips it into the hand of the Whitko player. And Lady Eagle basketball, Baxter calling out some offensive sets.
In the zone.
Nice. Yeah, they are in the zone, so shoot over it for Tonko. Good.
There it is, Anissa.
From the far corner. Yeah, if they're going to play that zone, just shoot over it.
Her three-point shooting has gotten better every year.
She's looked really good tonight.
Yeah, Izzy.
Phillips at the top, holds the ball, dribbles to her right, spins around, tries to drive on Baxter, nothing there, and kicks it back over. Stonebreaker on the far side. Stonebreaker drives her left hand, tipped.
Oh, wow.
And yeah, just fell right into the hands. Fell right into the hands of Lukey for three. 38-22. Lucky bounce there, and they capitalize on it.
Really fortunate.
Definitely, as Baxter controls the ball, holding for the last shot in the first half. Checks the clock. Dribbles to the right side and dribbles in, drives, throws up kind of a wild shot. Gets her own rebound, cleans it up on her back, throws
nice
the combo, and
job.
she lays it in with the right hand. Nice job there to end the half. That's what you want to see.
Yep.
If you're a Lady Eagle fan.
Yep.
Pull away a little bit.
It was 22-17.
Wow.
So we went on an 18-5 run to end the quarter there. So that's, you like to see that.
Definitely saved the bacon there for the first
You
half.
you like to see that. And again, they kind of slowed it down a little bit. I mean, I know we were running, but we didn't just run to run, there in the second quarter, the second half of the second quarter.
Right.
So
definitely. So we're at the half here, so it's time for the Big G's halftime shoot around. Sponsored by Big G's, obviously, and I'd be remiss if I didn't mention the underwriters that T-Bird sent me. There was just a lot of action in
That's
that
right.
first, and only a couple 30-second timeouts.
That was it.
And a lot to talk about in this county rival matchup so far here in the Sea City, but WJHS sports broadcasts are brought to you, sponsored by First Fleet. First Fleet operates dedicated trucking operations in Bluffton, Fort Wayne, Butler, and Three Rivers, Michigan. First Fleet hires industry-leading CDL drivers, dedicated home nightly positions. First Fleet is so proud to represent the Eagles at Columbia City High School. First Fleet can be found at www.firstfleet.inc. WJHS is also brought to you by Morse's Builders Mart, located at 516 East Van Buren Street, Columbia City, with locations in Huntington, Wabash, Warsaw, and Goshen, and online at morsesbuildersmart.com. Serving Northeast Indiana since 1871. WJHS also brought to you in part by EduStaff. Schools in your local community are experiencing a shortage of substitute teachers in local classrooms. EduStaff is seeking candidates for employment within partnering schools. More information can be found at edustaff.org. That's edustaff.org.
All right. Stats for the first half.
Yes, sir.
I've got Lukey with 3, Jameis Stonebreaker with 5, Harrison with 4, Reese Stonebreaker with 9, and Adriana Phillips with 1. And I have Whitko for 11 turnovers in the first half. And then for the Eagles, I've got Laney with 3, Anissa with 13, Olivia Kidd with 2, Tora with 6, and Abby with 16.
Oh, my. All right.
Yeah, she's filling it up a little bit. Well,
Definitely.
It's pretty easy to make a layup when no one guards you. I mean, geez, OP.
That's right. She had at least 2 or 3 of those.
Yeah,
I
they
feel
just
like.
didn't even.
Yeah, made the Whitko
Wild.
coach irate.
Wild.
To call time-out. Yeah, so
Of all the people to step up against, she's the one.
right, for
I mean,
sure.
So
Mind-boggling to a certain extent, but nice work with stats there, keeping up multitasking.
Whew.
You're the man. All
had
right.
us for 8 turnovers.
That's just too many, like you said. You're
Yeah,
looking for
I
10 a
mean,
game.
you know, 8 to 12 for the game is a pretty good number, right? I mean, now it's different now because there's a lot more run and gun. I mean, when I played in high school, we always tried to stay at 10. Like, you wanted to be at 10 or below, and if you were above 10, coach was not happy, and rightfully so.
Coach Benedict Coach
B.
offense. Yeah, looking for quality shots, quality looks.
Yeah, I mean,
Ball
when you don't run and you slow everything down, you can't have more than 10 turnovers a game, or you're in big trouble.
Yeah.
I mean,
usually you're getting better shots, milking some clock if need be. Yeah, that motion offense. Definitely times have changed for sure.
Yeah.
The high school game has gotten more and more like the NBA, I feel like, or college basketball, transition offense. And, you don't really see many, set plays very much anymore. Just teams getting their offense. And,
True.
Definitely, this has been the definition of run and gun here tonight, I feel like. I mean, catch our breath.
I feel like the last time I saw us play like this was last year against Hamilton Southeastern, where we just went up and down, up and down, up and down, and we were hitting shots everywhere.
Right, yeah.
So, I mean, we've got 4 threes. They've got 4 threes as well.
Stonebreaker must reset, I think.
Yeah.
I'm guessing.
Just nobody has 2. Lukey has 1. Jama has 1.
Mm-hmm.
Jama Stonebreaker has 1. Harrison has 1, and then Reese Stonebreaker just has 1.
They spread the wealth around on offense, and I'm guessing Tonkel definitely had.
She had 3 threes, and she was just open.
Oh, I mean, that far. It's the same thing every time.
She's just been in that corner.
Far corner every time.
It almost seems like it's always been when they've kind of been in that zone, or that she's been matched up with Brown, 33, the 6'2" girl, where she just can't get out there. I mean, she's not quick enough to get out there.
Because she's playing close to the paint, obviously, and then when they.
And she's not a guard. She's not quick, so her getting out there's not much of a closeout that's going to be there. It's
no pressure, unpressured 3. I mean, for Tonkel, you're in trouble.
Yeah,
she'll make you pay.
Yeah, and so the fortunate thing for us is now that she's hitting threes, if a guard is on her and they run out at her, she's going to be able to blow right past them. And that's one of the reasons you like if you're a good mid-range get to the basket player. If you can develop at least a 35%, 30% three-point shot, it just makes you that much harder, especially in high school, to guard. I mean, Addie isn't a great three-point shooter, but she's gotten better and better, and now she's a pretty good three-point shooter. So
she's made that a point of emphasis, obviously.
Yeah, and when she hits a few, I mean, she might hit 5. It's one of those where she gets into the a little groove in a game that she'll just knock them down. And she kind of slowed things down there in the first quarter. I mean, regardless of her having 16 points, she probably, if she wouldn't have taken so many off-balance shots, she could probably have 22 points right now. But she was just kind of, I don't want to say out of control, just off balance. She was going a little too quick and then just kind of decided she was going to shoot it. So towards the end of this first quarter and then in the second quarter, she's taking the open layups, and if it's not there, she's kind of looking for somebody else, dishing it out, kicking it out to somebody else.
Right, yeah, 22 in the first would definitely help towards that scoring record. Going to be probably awfully hard to get. I listened to you and T-Bird for most of the game on Tuesday. So
she's got to average about 20 points.
Right, so versus obviously some inferior opponents probably a shot there, but
yeah. And I mean, another thing that could help that is if you go, win a sectional and then maybe win a regional and then get a long tournament run. Then
there you go.
Then you could kind of hit. I mean, really,
stats.
Connie Myers, Connie Klein has it, and we went to state her senior year, so
playing more games.
So she played, probably 6 more games than normal. So if we end up playing,
very well
6 more games, that average kind of comes down to maybe 18, which she's around 16 or 17 for her career, and she played with Kendra for 3 years.
Heavy three-point shooter kicking out to her.
Yeah. I mean, Kendra they had games where Addie scored 8 points and Kendra had 24.
Right.
So
might have to carry the weight a little more this year, obviously.
Yeah. I mean, and that's typically how it goes. I mean, for the most part in high school, you typically have that one really good player, and then you got some good, off players where we've kind of had 2 big-time scorers.
Yeah, Kendra going to Huntington. And big-time play. 2 big-time players in the starting lineup. And obviously, drop it down to 3A.
Yep.
Obviously, last year, I think we all think we had a realistic shot if we get past that game to make a run to 4A.
Yeah.
But that's in the past now. So this year, looking at the 3A sectional, Fairfield, Northwood,
Tippy Valley, Wawasee, and West Noble. So it's and I don't want to downplay it. It's not a strong sectional.
Right.
It's not Carroll, Homestead, Huntington North, Wayne. I mean, it's not that sectional
helps us
anymore.
in all sports. Football obviously is different, but
right.
It's all I mean, it's those bigger schools. I mean, as you start to progress down, and then once you get past there, now you start to look at some regionals and semi-state. Indie schools you start to get into too. So at least with 3A, there's less of that.
Yeah. But, well, and going back to the scoring, you look at last year. I mean, Tessa Tonkel last year might have been our best three-point shooter, really. And there were games she had 18, 20 points. So we had 3 pretty good scoring guards last year. I mean, 2 exceptional, and then like I said, Tessa wasn't a slouch. At any game she could have 20. Just because of her 3 and her defense getting layups. So
that was a fun team to watch.
Oh my gosh,
for sure. On any given night, somebody could.
So much offense.
Yeah. Oh, it was so fun to watch. Obviously, got to make the trip down to the Hall of Fame Classic to win that. That was awesome too. So, hopefully, more of the same this year as the Lady Eagles look to compete in the conference sectional. What was it? We won the conference 2 years ago, correct? We
and then
Norwell.
Lost it last year.
Lost it last year because we lost to Norwell, I believe it was. So, looking to take back the conference crown this year. So, starts out here though, finishing off a kind of scrappy Whitko team, county rival. Like you say, you said at the beginning, Matt, you can't downplay any game, any opponent. And we came out a little slow and have picked it up here. Hopefully, carry that momentum in the second half.
Yeah, I would be surprised if we don't come out and maybe go on like a 10-2 run here. Just to start the half. With a team like we are, and like I said, we essentially reloaded. Getting Leah Hurdle. I know she was in foul trouble in that first half, but getting Leah Hurdle basically to take over the Tessa Tonkel. She's basically taken over like Tessa and Kendra's
she's been
role.
shooting some threes tonight. We haven't seen a ton of her, but
and more so defensively. She's quick. I mean, you saw that rebound she got. She can jump. So it's just kind of it's good to retool. We got the freshman Izzy, and we have solid players all around, and you don't see that a lot with girls high school basketball.
Right. Yeah. Solid supporting cast, and we're back underway here at Columbia City as the Eagles getting in their offense here. Tonkel to Lainey Ziliak in the corner three. Good. You called it.
Girl.
Hot start for the Eagles. Ziliak.
And right there, all of that was a lot more under control than it was in the first half. We were trying to drive instead of just taking what they give us. Oh, good. Ooh.
Oh, just barely.
I thought Phillips hit that after her.
I thought so too, but Whitko going to maintain possession. But yeah, that's what you want coming out of the half. Execute the game plan. And set up the offense and get a good look. Wide open three as Whitko heaves it out to the corner. Harrison gets the ball taken away by Tonkel and Holler. Tonkel collects it, passes to Baxter.
Oh, nice pass.
Nice, great pass to Hurdle. It's Hurdle's foul.
Yep. Just take a dribble and lay it in.
Like the first half. But,
yeah.
On 44, Adriana Phillips.
Keep the ball. Ziliak throws it right into the arms of Reese Stonebreaker, but she steps on the line.
Giving us a turnover there.
Yeah, turned it over, and then she stepped out. It's kind of like
it's a turnover, but...
Right, yeah, exactly.
I'm still
2 turnovers in one play. But
I'm not being nice about it.
Right. There's been a lot tonight. As Ziliak, it's a wide open holler to the close side for three. Good.
She's another girl that her shot has gotten so much better over the summer. There's been a handful of those girls that came and played with us old guys in the in the mornings, and Tora has gotten her shot has gotten significantly better from last year. I think she was a little hesitant last year, and she's just it's amazing what confidence does. I don't know that her shot is any different. She's just more confident in shooting that shot. So
Yeah, comes with obviously some more varsity reps and getting comfortable, and that looks smooth and in rhythm right there.
Yeah,
Just,
I mean, she's got it. It's nice. She holds the follow through. She gets it up. She doesn't shoot it out. It's really, really, really good shot.
Yeah, good technique. Just like you draw it up, and we have a full timeout here.
Oh, first one.
First full timeout of the night. Yeah, we haven't, like I said, caught our breath. Whitko calls it after I think Whitko called it at least.
They did.
After they
little 6-0 run here in 45 or 35 seconds.
Right. I believe they turned it over. Or is it our ball or their ball? Because
it's our ball. Yeah, they just turned it over.
On
I'm gonna write that down.
Yeah, they just turned it over. And it's Lady Eagle basketball, 46-22. Lady Eagles lead. 7:15 left in the third. We're already back in action. Action-packed game. Lady Eagles look to extend their lead. Oh wait. Yeah, it's okay. It's never mind. Wait.
Oh, I thought it was our ball.
Wait. Yeah, they're all.
It's our ball. Yeah.
It's our ball.
What are we doing here, everybody?
That's what I thought.
All right, where are we going here?
Yeah. Well, it's going to definitely be Lady Eagle ball as Lainey Ziliak throws it in across the half-court line to Tonkel. Tonkel dribbles up towards mid-court, passes over to Holler on the far side. Holler looks to pass back to Baxter. Dangerous pass. Baxter handles it, though, drives in with the left hand, kicks it back out to Tonkel. As Tonkel takes it back up to the top of the key.
Running the flex.
There you go.
I like it.
Baxter gathers herself, throws over to Tora Holler for a long three look. Doesn't go into Ziliak into the paint. Back over to Tonkel. The hurdle into the paint.
Good job, Tora.
As Holler.
Phillips on the foul there.
Yeah.
She's upset, but she just kind of grabbed her. I mean,
right.
Going for the tie-up, but can't use the arm as the ball.
Right. Tora misses the first.
Boy almighty. She's kind of leaning away when she shoots her free throws. She kind of shoots it and there it is.
That one looked good out of the hand. She hits the second. 47-22. Whitko moving fast, taking it up the court and kicking over to Leffers in the corner. Leffers passes over and hits the net.
Oh boy!
As Stonebreaker drives in, misses, rebounded by Leffers, throws out for three from Harrison. No good. Tonkel heaves up a wild pass after a rebound to Holler, intercepted by Harrison.
I thought she had that pass there,
just
to be honest.
Just back and forth as Phillips finds an easy lay-in. Yeah, she just got a hand on it. It would have been worthwhile pass if it just would have got a little higher.
Oh, man.
Just turnover after turnover, and Ziliak tries to stop Harrison. Harrison bounces off of her. Harrison throws a football pass in the corner to Stonebreaker. Stonebreaker rims out.
That's a foul again.
And Phillips on the ground, rebounds it, grabs it. Back to Stonebreaker into Leffers, and Baxter forces the jump.
Stays down here.
Knitter.
Turning for the Lady Eagles, number 12. Isabella Knitter.
It's probably hard for Hurdle, too, because she's still trying to learn the plays. It's hard to come into a group that, you know, Laney and Addie and Anissa have been playing together for a good 3 years.
Definitely. As Baxter does what she does and drives and is fouled.
Who was that one?
Blocking foul, 25.
Stonebreaker, 2 shots.
Nice drive. Yeah, third foul. Nice drive by Addie. She's going to take it over here. We count her to hit him. Makes the first.
Number 5, and all that. 20, Justin Luke. Number 3, Abby Brown.
Yep.
And she drains the seconds. Whitko moving fast yet again as Reese Stonebreaker dribbles to her left, hands off at the top as we have checked in. All back, drives to the rim, tries to lay it in with the left hand, misses. Oh, cleaned up by Brown, but Brown misses, and Tonkel snags a rebound. Tonkel to Knitter, already moving the ball. Back to Tonkel. Baxter sets a screen. Tonkel drives to her right and tries to kick it out to Ziliak, but it's tipped away by Lukey. And Lukey tries to throw up a pass to Brown, and it's intercepted by Baxter. Baxter passes to Holler in the paint. Okay,
Oh,
Knitter
Izzy.
handles it. Holler for three again from the top of the key.
Oh.
Just short.
Nice
Can't
job,
get this.
Anissa.
Yeah, Anissa cleans it up down low and
Jeez, yeah.
gets mugged.
I think that might be on 25 again. I don't think that was on 30. Oh, they gave it to her.
Yeah. Being friendly to keep out of too much foul trouble.
Yeah, that's her third.
Yeah, dangerous territory there.
There we go, Anissa.
Tonkel hits the first. 50-24, 4:50 left in the third. See if she can hit the second. Yep.
Girl.
Got it. 51-24. Lady Wildcats dribble up the floor, and yet again, Brown in the corner. Brown dribbles up to the top of the key looking for Phillips. Phillips drives in and lays in a kind of uncontrolled shot there. Just
threw it up.
Threw it up, and it goes in, and she falls, and Baxter moving fast. Great pass to kick it out to Laney, and she just misses. And
Izzy?
Thought going on as Knitter cleans up.
Izzy?
Lays it in. Good. 2-point basket, 53-26. Whitko moving fast back again as Lukey collects. Pass over to Phillips. Phillips looks to shoot a three and drives in. Finishes with the left hand and one.
I think that might have been a little frustration foul.
Yeah.
Addie got kind of just two-hand shoved down here.
Laying on the ground.
Yeah.
Phillips completes the three-point play, and Holler quickly checks it in to Tonkel on the close side. Tonkel takes it across half court, throws it in the corner to Knitter, feeds it in the middle to Holler, but gets tipped back to Knitter. Knitter falling down, throws it to Tonkel. Slow it down, and Tonkel being badgered by just about every Whitko defender.
Hit it.
To Laney, to Baxter for three from the top. Good.
Yeah, if she gets time to load it up like that, just
unstoppable, yeah.
Take one.
Phillips
Izzy.
bumped a little bit, yeah.
Izzy's second. 56-29, 3:39 to go. Whitko ball. Go get that, Claudia.
Ooh. Brown likes to drive, drives in.
Oh, my. Oh, my.
It's put back by Brown. 56-31. Baxter takes it across half court, throws it to Ziliak in the corner, moving the ball around Tonkel. Knitter. Baxter in the corner gets it stolen away by Jama Stonebreaker, and great block by Addie to save 2 points.
Addie.
Hustle play there as Baxter doesn't pout about anything. She gets back up and goes and makes a play on defense. So. Whitko inbounds, hand, thrown.
Tipped.
Just a.
Oh, my.
She goes up crazily. And it's just a crazy.
And
Laney steals the ball away and gives it up to the point. Baxter to Tonkel in the near corner. Back to Ziliak, the top for three. Good. Laney Ziliak.
Atta girl.
Things clicking here on offense for the Eagles in the second half. Right from the jump, Jama passes in and turns it over, intended for Lukey, and a loose ball goes the way of the Wildcats.
Good hustle by Laney there.
Getting on the floor. Kid checks in. Stonebreaker back in. Left back. A lot of subs. A lot of subbing going on for both sides. All their bench.
Yep.
A lot of times you're thinking about having 7 players, and everybody's playing on both sides. Whitko has a larger bench, though, as we're back in action. It looks like Reese Stonebreaker lays it in with the left hand, and the Eagles back moving faster. Comes on a lob pass.
Oh, no, she dribbled.
And they call it travel? Is that what they call it?
I don't know about that one. She dribbled there.
And Whitko brings it up. Reese Stonebreaker across half court. Dribbles to the left side, hands off to Harrison. Harrison dribbles back to the top, and it's fouled by Kidd.
30, Olivia Kidd.
Leffers dribbles near the volleyball line, slowing things up, looks to her right, looks to her left, passes over to Stonebreaker. Stonebreaker back over to Phillips, but it's back beyond, over and back. As the pass for Phillips was intended for Phillips was too long. Kidd inbounds. Baxter. Back to Kidd. Over to the corner to Knitter. Knitter
nice
drives.
pass.
Nice, great
Nice
pass.
pass.
Strack in the paint. Good.
Really
2
good
points.
catch by Claudia there. Really, that was a low. Ooh.
Leffers drove in, kicked out to Harrison. Harrison drives to her
Oh,
left
my.
side. Just misses.
Oh.
As Knitter hauls in the rebound. Hands it over to Baxter. Dangerous pass there into traffic. Intended for Kidd. And back goes Stonebreaker. Stonebreaker lays it in. 61-35, 125 left as Baxter throws up to Ziliak in the far corner. Just long, but let's see what's going on. Jump ball.
Ours.
Yep.
Number 14, Anisha Dunn for the Lady Wildcats. Number 5, Anna Allback.
Ziliak floats one over the head of the Wildcats to Tonkel. Tonkel to Knitter. Knitter drives from the far corner. Tries to throw it to Ziliak in the near corner, but it's tipped out by either Phillips or Stonebreaker. Couldn't tell.
I'd like to see Izzy just try to shoot it there.
Yeah.
She beat her defender.
Being a little passive, maybe.
Yeah.
Freshman, just, a lot of stars, but,
Travel.
yeah. Good call.
It's 9 turnovers for us in this quarter.
Really?
Yeah.
Jeez. It's been feast or famine on the offensive end. We either turn it over or hit a three, it feels like.
Yeah.
As Allback throws it over to Leffers. Leffers looks to her left, looks to her right. Hands off. Back to Stonebreaker. Stonebreaker dribbles.
Oh.
Throws up a pass to Phillips, who's
Got it.
open and
Oh.
misses the three.
Yeah, Lisa. Oh.
And then Harrison shoots
Another
a three
one.
from the same spot
Oh,
and
my.
misses.
Clock out, girls.
Stonebreaker gets the rebound. Nice pass into Phillips. Phillips gets fouled.
See, she wasn't even trying to make that layup. She was just trying to get fouled.
Yeah. Looking for contact.
Yeah.
Throwing the hands up.
She really did. She just kind of threw that ball.
Yep. Phillips at the stripe. Hits the first. Misses the second, but Knitter picks up the rebound, throws it over to Ziliak. Ziliak looked to pass the Kidd. Slows it down, back to Tonkel on the far side. Stonebreaker almost intercepts the pass, but Ziliak recovers to Kidd at the free throw line. Back to Tonkel, back to Knitter, moving fast. Knitter drives.
She's getting hacked. Yeah. Two shots? Who's that?
Seems like we've gotten 5 fouls a quarter almost every
Seems
time.
like it. 2 shots. Oh, girl.
Knitter hits the first of 2.
Yep.
And the second is good as well. Phillips inbounds to Leffers. Leffers looks to drive. Met
Nice.
by Tonkel. Nice layup there, but just
That was a
off
nice
the
little
glass.
move.
Yeah, nice move, but misses.
Got 8.
Not much time left. Yeah, 5 seconds as they get it in quickly. Strack looks to throw in
That
an
a girl?
easy bucket for the
That's
Eagles.
a really good
sequence.
touch.
Yeah.
Man.
Good IQ there, just knowing the situation there that we got to move the ball fast. It looked like we weren't going to get it there for a second.
Yeah, it did.
We moved the ball quick. I don't think there was any dribbling.
I don't think just Claudia's one little
Yeah,
dribble
one
there.
little dribble, yeah. So
That's another thing. Talking to Coach Zorger, her touch, Claudia's touch, has gotten so much better over the summer. Where last year she may have clinked that one. It's just nice little touch around the rim.
Mm-hmm.
Got some underwriters over there.
I do. Some of them, my favorite ones. So 65-36, Eagles lead heading into the fourth. WJHS brought to you in part by, it's my favorite one, Move Over Ice Cream. Their dangerous unicorn explosion. I'm still trying to get T-Bird to try one of those, whatever that is.
I told him he needs to.
Yeah, I don't know about that. Yeah, about that healthy stuff. It's a strawberry shake, all topped with whipped cream, sprinkles, strawberries, Oreo cookie, and cone stuffing. Move Over offers handmade desserts from scratch. Move Over is a plant-based ice cream shop for those who have a dairy-sensitive or food allergies or are more healthy. Move Over offers a variety of family sundaes, soft-serve, and gluten-free, nut-free sugar desserts that pair with ice cream. Move Over ice cream. Move Over is located right in downtown Columbia City and can be found online for location and information and flavor updates. Also subscribe to WJHS Studios on YouTube. Yes, T-Bird, we're on YouTube tonight.
Always.
Always on YouTube. He loves it, I know. Whatever
he really loves it when there's a camera right there
that's
facing
great,
him.
yeah. And we're back in action here as Whitko has the basketball. Leffers being guarded tightly by Baxter. Tries to drive on her, stops, picks up her dribble, kicks it back out to Stonebreaker. Stonebreaker drills a three close to the near corner. Good.
That's their first three of the second half.
Interesting. First second of the game, I believe. And
yep.
Tonkel takes one dribble, passes to Ziliak. Ziliak gives it up to Holler as she tries to go up in the paint.
That's
no
a
call.
lot of contact there. Jeez, okay.
And Baxter drives in, turns it over. Phillips. Baxter looking for one of her signature steals.
Oh, almost had it.
And just missed it. She kicks it out of bounds. 65-39, 7:07 to go in the fourth.
Oh, Toro.
Inbound Leffers. Leffers bobbles it.
Dead.
Yeah, I guess.
That's a double dribble.
Yeah. They let her pick up her dribble, and Holler
guess.
tightly contests Leffers near the volleyball line. Over to Harrison. Back to the top to Phillips. Phillips dribbles once with the left hand. Over to Brown. Alback. Back to Leffers. Leffers looks to drive. Not much room.
No,
hands it off to Baxter.
Literally.
Literally hands it
go.
off to Baxter. As Baxter does get stopped that time. Yeah, it looks like.
Oh, hit that.
Yeah, Tonkel in the corner. Gives it back to Baxter. Baxter, a short-range jumper. Rims out.
Oh,
Ziliak fighting for a
hustle.
rebound. Kicks it back in, but into the hands of Reese Stonebreaker. Stonebreaker dribbling on the far side. Pull up three.
Oh,
good.
my.
She's hot from three.
Oh, my.
Feeling it. 65-42. 6:10 left. Lady Eagles possession. Hurdle. Heaves it over to Baxter. Baxter drives. Contact, but.
A lot of contacts.
Yep, and they're just back and forth. Harrison throws up kind of a wild three. Baxter
Look out.
snags the rebound. In transition, and looks like she's going to easily lay it in yet again. Not stopped. 67-42. Phillips tries to do about the exact same thing and runs under the basket, misses. Reese Stonebreaker tries to clean it up. Can't get it. Nice pass there to Hurdle. Good from Baxter.
I'd like to see Leah do more of that. Just go up with it. A couple times she's had it in there. She just passing it out, being a little, like I said, a little too unselfish, like Izzy. So.
Definitely is. Whitko slows things up. Phillips over to Harrison. Swap positions. Harrison to Leffers on the near side. Leffers looks to drive, sees a hole, and gets blocked. It looks
Hurdle.
like by Baxter. Yeah, it's like the foul is called on the floor.
They gave it to Lane. Jeez, okay. I'm just shocked that they're calling that,
Yeah,
after some of the stuff.
right. Let her go up there and see if then there's a foul. Then maybe call it. But Baxter got all ball there. So
yeah. Oh boy.
Leffers misses the first.
Ooh.
As we're just It's like a line change for the Whitko. Line change. They're not completely, but close. Bring 3 players to the bench in. 69-42.
Oh, good blockouts.
She misses the second as well. And Baxter drives and
Nice pass.
hands it off to Kidd. Kidd just taller. Brown's just taller than her. Can't do anything about that. And Lukey takes the ball, picks up her dribble. Dangerous pass to Brent Alabak. Let's mix those two up. Looks like all ball again, but they're going to get the foul on.
Jump ball.
Strap.
Should have been a jump ball.
All back. Rims out. First attempt.
Oh boy.
And the second's no good. They've not been good from the stripe, especially in the second half. It's Baxter. Throws it over to Hurdle. Hurdle doesn't even look to shoot, but then Strack goes up and
gets fouled.
Yeah.
Shoots OP. I was going to say, Adding's got to get out.
Yep. And 30 seconds. Yeah. Coach here calls timeout.
Yep.
30 seconds. 69-42. Lady Eagles lead. 4:30 left in the game. A lot of action. A lot of points from both sides. Just the field goal, free throw percentage cannot be good for either team here.
No. I had us down for 5 misses so far.
Okay. Thought it'd be, that's fine.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're 15 to 20, so that's better.
Yeah.
I have not been keeping track of theirs, but they've missed
Baxter's probably perfect from the
6
strike.
for 6.
Yeah, that helps. Yeah, I have no idea what they are, but it can't be.
Torres 5 for 8, Anissa's 2 for 4.
If they're 50%, I'd say that'd be.
Yeah. Oh, get on it.
That's
us.
Yep, Hurdle kind of kicks it off of Stonebreaker, and Eagles going to take the basketball. Stonebreaker into Knetter. Dribbling across half court. Sets up the offense. Hit in motion, back to Hurdle. Near the volleyball line. Screen from Strack. Can't get much going. Back to Knetter.
Oh, go.
Knetter drives to her left. Loses the handle on it. Grabbed. Back to Knetter.
Swing it.
Over to Strack. One more pass, but she doesn't look to shoot. Hurdle. Dribbles to the left side. Back to the top to Kidd. Kidd to Hurdle. Hurdle dribble drive. Picks up her dribble. Strack. Kidd holding the ball here for a while. Kidd dribbles.
I like it, actually.
Yeah, it's a little slowing it down, setting up, looking for a good shot here. Not up big.
Yeah.
Chew some clock off.
Get a layup.
Knetter dribbles the free throw line, checks it back to the top of the key to Hurdle. Hurdle to Kidd on the far side, beyond the arc. Kidd drives to her left, halted by the Whitko defense, and back over to Knetter. Chewing some clock. Knetter drives, kicks Kidd from 3. No. Pump fake and a push.
20.
Luke on the foul, and Kidd windbound. See if they can get something open here. Tipped from the lengthy 6'2" player as Nelson has an open look, and nice move. Puts it in. 71-42.
Now everybody's scored.
Albach back to Stonebreaker. Stonebreaker back over. Oh my, turnover as we have a new player in, number 1. Kreischer turns it over, and Izzy playing aggressive now. Steals it and finishes at the rim, 73-42. Jama Stonebreaker looks to drive, halted by Kidd, and Hurdle intercepts a pass and lays it in with the left hand easily.
She does have a good left hand. Both of her layups have been left-handed layups.
You're right, yeah.
Travel.
Yep. Luke travels.
Ooh,
As
Pizza
this-
King.
Who's that at?
Up on the board.
Oh,
there.
on the board. Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, we could use some dinner right about now.
Pizza King is where it's at.
Oh yeah, I love the little squares.
Mm.
That is so good. I like when they used to have the salad bar and the buffet. I don't know if they still
Oh,
do
me
that.
too. I feel like they did, but
COVID kind of canceled that for a little bit, and then
we're way past COVID.
bring back
buffets.
everything. Yeah,
Let me
Pizza
call
Hut.
Trump.
That's right.
Bring back
Hey,
buffets.
Yeah,
That's what I want.
Yeah.
Did it live?
Oh, she's wide open.
Oh yeah,
and
that's
she
better.
drives. Yeah,
That's
fakes
better.
a three, drives in, finishes at the rim. Kid, untouched.
Higher percentage.
That's true. She definitely had a wide open three, but right when she timed it up perfectly.
For me, it's the opposite. Just jack a three.
Yeah, why not? and you're up big, so I mean, shoot, you might as well.
Might as well practice.
It's good practice, yeah.
Oh, well.
Right here, as we've got some subs in the game, and
Oh, come on. Come on.
Eagle foul. As this one's they're gonna run the clock.
Oh yeah,
We're
35.
Up
Yeah.
35 or more.
Yeah.
Good call by the official there. As this one's gonna end harmlessly. As
Oh yeah, Leah. Go, go, go,
yeah,
go.
Hurdle steals it again.
Another
and
left-handed
easy
layup.
Yeah, easy layup.
It
with the left hand.
looks good.
It does. Padding her point total there. I think she's had 4 in the last.
Yeah, like 30 seconds.
Yeah, 30
there.
seconds.
Jeez,
That's what I
geez.
was thinking. Whitko holds on to the ball as Albeck hands off to another new player in the game, Osborne. Osborne dribbling near the volleyball line. Intercepted by Hurdle yet again. No, she just missed it. Whitko controls the ball back to Osborne. Osborne looks to drive and back
Again.
over to
Just stole it that time.
Kleppinger. And yeah, Kid is going to take it and just about finish this one off good. 81-42, Lady Eagles. 53 seconds left in the game. Yeah, they're not going to call anything now.
Got to be pretty blatant
Yeah,
at this point.
right. Just let them
Just
play
run
this
the
game.
clock
Yeah,
out.
run the clock out here as Kripe.
Shoot it.
Just a lot of passing. Back and forth, and it looks
Izzy?
like Knitter is going to steal it away from Osborne, and Knitter passes off to Kidd for the finish. Good. 83-42, 22 seconds left in the ball game. Allback's going to bring it up. And look to drive, loses a handle on it, fight for the ball in the last seconds as they're going to let this one end harmlessly. So they'll count the bucket, 83-44, but that's going to do it as the Lady Eagles nab their second win on this young season against our county foe from Whitko. 83-44 your final score here from Columbia City, Indiana at Columbia City High School. Obviously expected to get a win tonight, but always nice to beat the county rival, Whitko Wildcats. Lady Eagles thank the band, the student section, the cheerleaders, and jog off the courts. Fight song blares in the background as the fans start to file out here.
It's Meet the Team night. We'll be signing posters out back.
Meet the team night. All right. So if you want to meet your favorite Lady Eagles player, tonight's the night. Pretty good crowd here tonight to watch this matchup, as Matt's going to get you some stats here soon to wrap up the broadcast. Once again, telling you the final score, Columbia City 83, Whitko 44 in this matchup here tonight on a rainy November night in the Sea City.
All right, for Whitko, I had them for 21 turnovers. Actually, I didn't count like those last 5. So let's just call it 26, and even 26. Scoring, Luke with 3, Jameis Stonebreaker with 5, Harrison with 4, Reese Stonebreaker with 19, Allie Brown with 4, and Adriana Phillips with 9. For the Eagles, Laney with 9, Izzy with 6, Anissa with 15, Hurdle with 6, Grace Nelson with 2, Claudia with 4, Olivia with 8, Tora with 10, and Addie with 23.
There we go. On average to beat
There we
the
go.
scoring record. That's all we need every night. Just get 23
Just 20,
points.
just
That's-
23 points.
Yeah,
That's
that's
it.
fine.
That's
Yeah.
all
no
you
big,
gotta
no
do.
biggie. No
Not a big
biggie.
deal.
So, yeah.
Had us for 18 turnovers, so still, I mean,
Yeah.
high turnover totals in the first 2 games. Now they were blowouts, but still, you really don't like that. And if you do have the turnovers, you would rather see them at the end of the game with not starters in. But still things to clean up. Like I said, I don't think we shot any more free throws. I had us 15 for 20.
Clean that up a little bit in the second half, I believe.
Yeah. I did not put missed threes, but we hit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 threes.
Okay. 8 3-point shots made.
Yeah.
I think that's pretty solid.
Yeah.
Definitely, like you said, in those zone sets, those possessions, they were in zone. We could shoot over them.
Yep.
Obviously, Tora got a couple on this end. Tonko on the other end. Baxter from the top.
Laney had 3.
Laney had some from the corner early, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was.
The free
that's
throws
a good
are
sign.
much better. 15 to 20, that's better. You still,
Yes.
I mean, the bad part about it were that 2 of them, 4 of those 5 misses were back to back. We
Yes.
just missed both of them.
Right.
You don't like to see that, but at the same time,
Right. You'd
those-
like to make one, obviously, but
yeah.
nonetheless, it looks like Coach Shear is making her way up.
You ready for this?
Oh, I'm ready. Yeah, I've interviewed Coach Fox, but I've never got the pleasure to. Oh, she needs the book to interview Coach Shear.
She's got to get her book.
Oh yes, we need the book. Look at the stats, and then we'll get this interview underway. So yeah, obviously a lot of possessions. There's a lot of chances for turnovers, but you'd still like to keep those down below 18, obviously. So we'll see what Coach Shear has to.
You'd rather it be a missed shot or even a bad missed shot,
Right.
you know, not just a throw it to the other team kind of
Right.
deal. So.
Exactly. Definitely. No doubt about it. Looks like Coach Shear has the book, and we'll interview the head ball coach, and then Matt and I will wrap it up and send it back to the station. So all right. All right.
Hey,
Yeah.
on the radio.
I'm filling in for T-Bird tonight.
Oh my gosh, you got big shoes to fill.
I do, right? He's a legend, so we'll see how I do here. So I've interviewed Coach Fox once, but I've never got the pleasure to interview Coach Shear yet until tonight. So, Coach Shear, thanks for joining the broadcast, and congrats on the big win versus county rival Whitko. So, some initial thoughts on the game, some positives, some things to work on, looking at the stats as well.
Yeah, our kids played really, really hard. Tempo was awful quick. Like, we want to try to push the basketball. I just thought we took too many quick shots instead of, like, making a few passes and then putting up a shot. We'll get better at that. I wasn't really impressed with our blocking out tonight. That's one thing we talk about and focus on every day at practice. But by halftime, they had like 8 offensive rebounds against us. We just really weren't finding kids and keeping them off the boards. The second half, I thought we did a better job of that. I thought our tempo was much better. I thought we were finding kids, passing the ball, sharing the basketball more, and getting good rhythm shots. Defensively, the second half also, we just talked about a few things that we could correct at halftime. Thought we did a better job on our switching, containing a little bit more. They got too many drives in the center of the paint for us tonight. But I will say that's an improved Whitko team. I mean, I thought they I mean, they made a game of it for us, which was good. I mean,
Yeah, in the first half, I think 22-17 before you guys went on an 18-5 run, I think Matt said. So
yeah, yep. And we knew that they're going to try to drive and kick. Like they got 4 and 5 kids that can shoot 3-pointers at will, and Stonebreaker kids are good kids. I mean, we've had them in our program as youngsters, and they just have a great work ethic and can score the basketball. And yeah, they got a nice team, and I'm sure Justin's excited to see what they can do this year.
For sure. So obviously goes without saying, some new players this year, seeing some obviously more varsity minutes. Just trying to get that team chemistry locked in early in the year, playing a couple teams like this. How do you feel about the chemistry of the starters and a couple bench players coming? Obviously Hurdle transferring over, and Ziliak, Kidd, along with Holler playing some bigger roles on the team and kind of spreading the wealth on offense as well for beyond the arc. So how do you feel about that so far in the young season?
Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. First game we had everybody score. This game everybody's in the scoreboard again. We're playing 9 kids right now. We'll see what happens down at Fisher's tomorrow. We'll see. Every game's going to be different. Every opponent's going to be different. But we're just trying to get a lot of kids, a lot of different minutes, a lot of looks, trying to figure out, like, what's the rotation going to be, who's going to be going in for who can do what. And the varsity ball game is a whole lot different than the JV game. And, Leah's been out of basketball here about a year. Like, she did gymnastics last year. So it wasn't she's a gymnast, as you can probably tell by watching how high she can jump and her athletic ability.
Matt made mention of that tonight. She can jump out of the gym.
Yeah, so she's coming from, gymnastics and whatnot. And, Izzy Knitter, true freshman coming in here, getting some minutes as well.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we got some pieces, and we got some great kids that work hard. They're coachable, want to learn. And, we're only at game number 2. So we're going to have some growing pains, I think. We got a pretty rough schedule.
Yeah. Fishers, Valpo.
At Snyder's
always tough.
And that's just November. Like that, and, just doesn't really get much easier as we go. But, in the long run, playing those teams is only going to benefit us and make us better, expose a few weaknesses that we're going to have to try to overcome and improve. So very, very happy with the overall team effort. I really thought we shared the ball well. I was happy with how much we got to the free throw line as well. We shot 20 free throws, so that's really good.
Yeah, 15 for 20 from the charity stripe. And yeah, exactly. You kind of led me into my final question, trying to up the strength of schedule, obviously, this year, it seems, to make sure you're obviously battle tested, ready for conference play, sectional play. So heading down to Fishers tomorrow. So obviously, I don't believe we played Fishers last year. Is that correct, or were you able to?
We've seen them in the summer, the past couple summers.
Okay.
And it just, the opportunity arose that we had a spot to fill, and they were able to fit us in there. But over the past 5-6 years, we've really, bumped up the strength of schedule. I'd say the past 4 or 5 years, our Sagarin rating has been very, very high in the state, top 10, and then the past couple years it's been in the top 5 with strength of schedule. So yeah, we're looking forward to playing them. Saw them this summer. They're big. Like they got a 6'2" kid in the post that can do some nice things. Nevaeh Dickman is probably on the watch list for players in the Indy area. She's about 6 foot, just super athletic, can shoot and score from anywhere. They've got some kids. They got some pieces. And they were state runner-up last year, so, they got that whole mental thing about, we can beat anybody going.
Definitely.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good test for us tomorrow. I'm excited to go down there and play and see what we can do.
Yeah, for sure. So, all right. Well, thanks, Coach Shear, for joining the broadcast, and good luck tomorrow as you make the longer trip down south to head to the Indy area. And once again, just appreciate you joining and giving us some basketball knowledge and some insight on the team and the future opponent in Fishers as well. So good luck tomorrow, and thanks again.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, for sure. All right, so thanks again to Coach Shear for giving us a little post-game interview action there. As quick turnaround tomorrow, as we mentioned, the Lady Eagles head to Fishers. Gave us a little preview there, so.
We did play them last year. We
did?
Well, we thought it was going to be a lot tougher game. We kind of ran them out of our gym. We just kind of put it to them.
I must have missed that one.
I think we won by like 20 or something.
Really?
Like that.
So it wasn't much a note then. So
no, I mean they were a good team too. We were just on. It was one of those where like they couldn't do anything right, and we were just on. So
right, for sure. Kind of reminds me of, I don't know, that Norwell game the one year here where it was just like
we won by 25.
Yeah, it was just lopsided. Where you just sometimes games go like that. And you just never know. So
yep.
So yeah, that's gonna about do it and wrap it up here. So obviously appreciate everybody that puts on this broadcast, WJHS, Mr. Glaza, Zeke, Braden, and my partner Matt Curry for joining me tonight and dropping some basketball insight on us and helping out with the broadcast. And obviously thanks to T-Bird for allowing me to do this while he's on a road trip too. So it's been fun tonight. Got a big win on our home court. So that'll about do it here from Columbia City, Indiana, as we're here at the barn in the Sea City, as T-Bird says. And we'll go ahead and wrap up the broadcast here, telling you the final score one last time. The Columbia City Lady Eagles 83 and the Whitko Lady Wildcats 44. So thanks again for listening in, folks. Have a good rest of the evening, and we will see you next time for Lady Eagles basketball. Thank you.